What up? It is Monday Night Football, professional fanatic style. We have Mouth in here. We have Dakota in here. We have Blake in here. 36 days at midnight till NFL Week 1. We have NFL football this week, Hall of Fame game. I don't even know who's playing in it, Blake. Indulge us. Who's playing in this monstrosity of a game that I'm going to watch, because why the hell not? I watch a lot dumber shit than that. Dakota's already trying to coerce a trade for CMC. There you go, Dakota. You need a running back. Mouth needs some more assets. Let's work something out on the stream here. Let's make some theater. And we're doing DraftKings tonight because Underdog refuses to drop new tournaments, which is insane. So we're going to start with a $500K play action, 20 entry max. It's a $3 tournament. I think it's $100K to first place. We'll start there, and then we'll see where the night takes us. That's a nice pickup line that we always want it to end in sex. I think it's always that's what you say, and then we hope it ends in sex. I'm going to give everyone a minute or two to hop in. We only have 5 people in here right now. People will start straggling in, and then we can all enter together. I don't want too many people to miss it, but we can't wait forever. So we'll give them a couple minutes.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. That is a great idea.
Those are the only kind I have.
I can hear my hair growing. You want some soup?
Blake likes joining at 2 on the countdown. That's what I have the best luck. Yeah, I mean, DraftKings isn't as important to do that as Underdog is really time sensitive. If you don't find out exactly the lag time between your screen and my screen, it's tough to get Underdog together. DraftKings should be fine, but that's a good idea, Blake. Let's do it here. So I'm going to count you guys down from 5, and we're going to hop in. I'm going to just click on the screen here to get it ready, so it's a one click away kind of deal. I'm maxed out on the $1 million, so I'm going to try to max this one out. I do like these tournaments. 100K is nice for a $3 entry. And I'm going to count you guys down from 5. Mouth, hopefully you're ready. Blake, Dakota, whoever else is in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start it up. Got 10 out of 12 in here. Should be filling up shortly. All right. There we go. That was quick. See, it's funny because these are starting to fill up more because people are coming over here instead of doing Underdog because it's the same tournaments on Underdog. Oh, I'm by myself. Chubbs Peterson. I got Chubbs Peterson in here, which is cool. He's got a sweet picture, too. Well, looks like we have to build a banger then. Mouth, Dakota, were you trying to get in? I got the 11th pick. No issues at 11. I do like that spot. That's some really good luck on the left side of the board on DraftKings recently. Who's in Blake's lobby? Mouth, Dakota, did you guys get in that one? Yeah, okay, you guys are in the overflow, so. No worries, Dakota. Appreciate you listening, my dude. Hardworking individual there, Dakota. Pennsylvania hero, Dakota. NBA historian, Dakota. Yeah, Mouth, name your price for CMC, dude. He says no. Untouchable? Is he untouchable? He's got, Mouth has MVP's first rounder, which is nice in 27, it appears. He's got extra receivers. Get a Brian Thomas. You can get, there's a lot of good options available that he has. So try to work something out. Dakota's in an interesting spot in Dynasty. He has no running backs, but he has amazing receivers and a lot of draft capital. So they're all young too. So he can play for now or he can play for the future, depending on, how the first couple weeks shake out. Or if he wants to make a move now. I'm pretty sure every player on Mal's team is available. I mean, he'll trade anyone if the price is right. So you guys got to agree on something. Puka at 3. We have Jamar Chase falling to 4. I wish I had 4. Yeah, I don't recognize any of these names at all. I'm a little worried about Chubbs Peterson. I think Chubbs Peterson might be a sharp dude. This is the first year of it, McAuliffe. What's going on? First off, this is the first year. This was our startup draft this year. We didn't do any community leagues last year. We did a fantasy postseason league for the playoffs. We did that with 12. We had 12 people, 10 people in that one. That was the first actual community league. Jonathan won that one. Jonathan won the first ever Fanatics League, the playoff league. It was down to the wire, too. It's total points. Let me make my pick here. Total points. And the top 4 spots, top 3 paid, the top 4 spots, all switched in the Super Bowl at one point in the game. We're going to take Genty. Just really hoping to get Lamb there. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing, man? Happy Monday. It's Monday, right? It is Monday. August 3rd. We had Blake in here saying it's 36 days. It's coming up quick. 36 days. What's wild is, a lot of my home leagues that I don't commish, people are finally reaching out to do like the draft days. I'm like, dude, we should have had this. I had mine set up weeks ago because you want to plan this shit out ahead of time. And, everyone's trying to coordinate. It's like, we only have 36 days and you don't want to draft, you want to draft at least the weekend before is ideal, but that's a holiday weekend. So yeah, a lot of people are tuning into football now. Like they're barely starting to like trickle back in now. And I noticed that with the viewership, like it's still pretty low. Maybe it's because I suck, but we had a lot more last year. I didn't start the streams really until mid-August last year. So I think the August 10th to August 15th mark is when a lot of the casuals really come back. We're all sickos in here, especially someone like Connor. Connor, you're the sickest fuck I know. Love you, dude. He drafts 2 teams. He falls asleep drafting because he just wants to draft so much. This is a $3. This is the 500K. The 500K play action. Yeah, but that doesn't technically the Hall of Fame game doesn't count as a preseason game. Like it's not week 1 of the preseason. It's just extra. That's why they never play anyone. It's literally no names. Guys like JJ McCarthy would be playing. So if JJ McCarthy was, if the Vikings were playing in this game, they would play JJ McCarthy. Like 12 people on your stream or 12 people on your channel. There's also a Flock is streaming right now. Motherfucker's got 1.8K in there. I saw that. Nice and Blunt's on right now. So there's always people on. A lot of these nights is just me and my Patreon, my community members in here, which is pretty intimate. It's pretty nice. We talk about all sorts of crazy shit. Yeah, real soon, Hatcher. Real soon. Labor Day weekend will be jam-packed for me in drafts. We'll need to do drafts week before, please. Dakota, I think we're going to do all slow drafts. Are you guys good with that for the redraft leagues and the best ball? If we start them, we could start them the weekend of the week 3 preseason. That still gives us like 15 days to finish them. And they won't be nearly as deep as Dynasty Draft. It's only 18 rounds. Dynasty Draft was what, 26 rounds, 24 rounds? So same situation, 4 hours per pick. We freeze it at night. I think that's our best option to not have to worry about getting people coordinated. We have different time zones. The stream time is the time we could do it. I think slow draft's best for everybody. And just set your queue and try to not take the 4 hours, right? Because my draft schedule is, like I said, I'm doing 40 redrafts. So my draft schedule is wild. Like I have 2 to 3 drafts every single day starting August 19th. What's your channel, Jeremy? I'll help you out, man. Or not help you out, but I'll tune in and try to spread some love for you if you'd like. Yeah, Likely's a guy that early season should go boom. He's a guy that's almost a depreciating asset where the opposite, you know, a nice pairing would be if you want to draft Stowers or you want to draft Sadiq. Yeah, you draft Likely and Stowers, Likely and Sadiq, and then you have your insulation for, you know, if it doesn't go well with Likely, when Neighbors is back to full strength, things like that. Oh, I'm not going to have trades. That was the reason it held it up, right? Everyone was like, well, there's offers on the table for this pick. No trades. You can trade your draft slot, right? If you have the 101 and you want to trade your entire draft slot to someone at 12, if you want to get on the other end of the thing, or you have 6 and you want to move to 8, you guys, everyone can swap draft slots, but individual picks, I want to move away from that just because that kind of fucked up our entire dynasty drafts. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it was a little wild to keep track of it. Jeremy Wilk on YouTube. Is it football? What's the name of the game there, buddy? No trading draft picks. We can trade players. No trading like draft picks. Like if you have the 7th pick and someone offers you the 12th pick and the 16th pick, you can't, none of that. But picks or players are fine once everything is good. Well, Josh Allen's still available. There's no way he falls, right? Last night we got Jeremiah Love at 33. Yeah, man. Sweet. A lot of people are doing it. This channel is much more content based than best ball. We do a lot of best ball because I'm on here 4 hours a night, so I have to fill a lot of time. During the season, though, obviously, Aaron Rodgers, the GOAT. That was, thanks, Hetzer. Hetzer subbed your channel. Well, I'll get you a sub, dude. Oh, shit. We got some options here, dude. We just got, I feel like this is really good value. We just got Josh Allen and DraftKings falling all the way back here. His ADP is 26. I really wanted to take Zay Flowers, but he was already gone. But we're digging that for sure. And now we need to go with a receiver. Let's take G. Willie here. Yeah, Wilson over McConkey. That's kind of why when we started, Jeremy, not the streams, we started the actual show. I'll do what I can, man. You're welcome to hop in our community, man. Join the Patreon, get in there, and then we'll definitely push the channel. You can post your streams in the channel. We have 60 people in the Discord right now. So also just an easy way to grow your channel. Support my channel. I will support yours. I will say we do have a partner channel. We have one partner channel on the show. It is Downtown Sports Gentlemen. I know a lot of you guys are already subbed. If you're not, they're on YouTube. They're also on 23 other platforms. September 1st, Iron Eagle is coming on the Downtown Sports program, talking everything NFL. So post your questions in the Discord. We're going to choose a winner for the best question. And he's going to ask Iron Eagle on air your question, probably read your name off. Yeah, check them out. Give them a sub as well. Like, I don't like taking Josh Allen in DraftKings because his ADP is too high. Like, the fact that he goes pick 35, where I got him in Underdog, and he goes pick 27 on DraftKings. Yeah, give me this all day. I got a NFFC, a bunch of season long. Went to best ball only a few. Only best ball, huh? Yeah. See, I'm a redraft guy, but I do 400 of these fuckers as well because I don't have to manage them. But I was an FFPC guy for a while. Now I do Fantrax Publics, and then obviously 5 or 6 home leagues. We're doing 4 or 5 community redraft leagues. That's going to fill up all my leagues, and I'm doing about 30 Publics. Well, the answer is MJ. Dakota, I'm one of the biggest LeBron. Apparently, I'm the biggest LeBron guy ever. Even though Dakota, there's people that with a straight face will tell you that LeBron over MJ. I still tell you MJ over LeBron. God, Tet McMillan falls so far. This is what I love about DraftKings is I love Tet McMillan, and I can get him at pick 43, pick 45. You just made a best friend. I wish I had that clip. We just become best friends? Yup.
Very cute.
Oh,
What's his name?
It's Kwame.
It's Kwame. Kwame. Mm-hmm. Nice name. Nice name.
Thank you. I think so too.
It's a little light for Kwame, no?
What?
A lot of names to pick, but it was a little darker, maybe.
Yeah, can you go?
That's very scary.
You need to get out.
Hey, any of you guys want ginger ale?
Get the fuck out.
That is Dakota if someone says LeBron over MJ. You need to get out. You get out. A little bit of a short career for the GOATs. You need to get out. No, I don't have an argument for LeBron at number 1. Like, there is one to be made, but I'm not willing to go and die on that hill. It's, for me, arguing like number 2, I feel like is it shouldn't be an argument, but it is an argument. I understand why it's an argument because it's an opinion. And ETN, look at this fall on ETN, guys. ETN is going to pick 51 now. So Tootin has now gone ahead of ETN. You remember like 2 months ago when ETN was a firm early third-round pick, like middle third-round pick, where Neighbors and Kyron went here? That's where ETN used to go. Why did this fall happen? Can anyone explain to me? And I'm not an ETN guy, and maybe the segment I did that had 200 people watch it, which is a joke because that's not enough to move the needle. When I said that ETN had 4.5 rushing touchdowns was his over-under in Vegas, and 799 yards was his rushing total. But I was always fading ETN in the 3rd round. Now I'm going to draft ETN everywhere. Like in full PPR, why the hell is ETN going pick 50? I have no clue. Yeah, I prefer the Millie Maker over Best Ball Mania, but I'm right in line with you, Jeremy. These drafts take forever. The lobbies are usually slow. They're fast now because a lot of people are just done drafting the Eliminator. We don't want to draft the Eliminator every night or weekly winners. And I understand if like the reason that ETN is down here. I think middle of the 4th, end of the 4th is fair for ETN. I just don't understand the reasoning, right? Like there's a reason Devonta Smith went up because A.J. Brown got traded. Like that's a 1-to-1 correlation. There's been no news. If you're going to tell me that Kamara signing, like first of all, we should all know that Kamara was going to be back there. At least we were reporting that the whole time. I was never worried about Kamara affecting the workload and also retiring. Like he was going to be there. So if people are overreacting to the Kamara news, they're insane. Because if they watched Kamara's film last year, he's literally a depth piece that's going to be on the field on 3rd downs occasionally. Hey, we got Keith. Keith, what's up, homie? How you doing? Just drafting some teams. Holy shit. Okay. We got some major value here falling. We're going to get Hendy or Bucky. We want Hendy. I don't have enough exposure to Hendy, so give me Hendy. And there is a really good chance we get Bucky in the 6th here, and we just are done at running back. But I can't bank on that. We could take Tyler Warren. We could take Brian Thomas. Parker Washington's another giant riser. He is now pick ADP 60 right now on DraftKings. Brian Thomas is 67. Yes, Parker Washington is definitely a better fit in a PPR best ball. Oh, shit, dude. Let's go. Well, we're done at running back, and it is a one hell of a room here with Genty Cook, Hendy, and Bucky Irving. We are digging this team. One receiver is an issue. I will not try to tell you it's not, but we're done at running back. We're going to have a 2-quarterback team. It's probably going to be a late guy. Like, we're going to take, Geno Smith or something. So we'll take Geno Smith and Josh Allen. The rest of the draft is wide receivers. The rest of this draft is wide receivers with a, 2 or 3 tight ends mixed in. This running back room is bonkers. Hey, you know who else is a dinosaur but isn't a depth piece? TJ Hawkinson. What? You're trolling me, Hetzer? You're going to slander the man's name on air. I don't like it. depth piece my ass. I mean, he kind of is a depth piece. The point is, TJ can be terrible at real life football. He's going to play all the snaps. Tied to Kyler Murray. Not great for his touchdown upside, I'll give you that, but it's a lot of dump downs from Kyler. It is, especially if O'Connell's going to try to make him more of a pocket passer, which he should not do. I love the trolling, Hetzer. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. See what happens. Keep it up. I'll fucking give you a raise because I love getting trolled. I actually like getting trolled by randoms because they don't know what they're getting into. Like the one bubble bath guy that's always talking about taking bubble baths with my mom. I'm like, I'll give you her number. She's 66. Like, you want that? You want that? She's pretty old, dude. Not really a flex saying that you bang my mom. Now, when you're like in middle school, it is because our mothers were like 38 back then or 40, and they were probably hot. You know, a lot of people had hot moms. That's a flex because you're also like 14 years old and it's cool to bang anything. When we're in our mid 30s, late 30s, for whatever, however old you are, Derek's goddamn 70, for instance. Love you, Derek. It's not a flex to talk about banging someone's mom. Okay, yeah, the Dak guy. That was just annoying, but just insane. The guy had nothing to back it up. Just Cooper Rush is better than Dak. That dude needs to go to a ledge somewhere. The Bible quote guy was pretty funny, too. I just checked it out. That guy is still subbed to the channel, man. I could tell a lot of people. Not your mom, someone else's mom, Dakota. It's someone else's mom. Connor sent something to Discord. We will check it out. What's going on, Connor? How you doing, my dude? Building a nice little squad here. Everyone got in the overflow, so I'm just drafting by myself next to Chubbs Peterson, which I do appreciate that name. The picture's also awesome as well. You can see it. We dig Chubbs Peterson. Also, shout out to Carl Weathers, dude. Carl Weathers. Part of 3 of the most epic death scenes in movie history. I think I talked about with you guys this before, but you know, the Happy Gilmore death is crazy. The alligator falling out the window. Yeah, another one probably on DraftKings, Jay. Falling out the window. The crazy death in Predator when he gets essentially his arm shot off, his entire arm shot off, and then he gets just destroyed by the Predator. And then the Rocky death, where you think the next scene is going to be in a hospital. It's at a fucking funeral in the ring when Rocky didn't throw in the towel. So 3 crazy deaths for Carl Weathers. Always love Carl Weathers. That's the guy I was talking about. Like that kind of troll. Like, good luck. No, man, we're not drafting Millie Makers as a community. I want to do those by myself because I fund my operation. So it's just not, I don't want to have 7 people in here drafting a $25 tournament. We're shooting big for the small ones, though. Let's see what's available at wide receiver because we need some shit here. Josh Downs has almost eclipsed Alec Pierce. Ooh, we could potentially take Tucker Kraft here if he falls and then make this a Josh Allen, Jordan Love team, which it's not too much a quarterback. It'd be borderline too much. There goes all the wide receivers. Look at this. Marvin Harrison falls to pick 76. Is that right? No. I gotta see this video. Dude. Oh my God. Oh, someone took Kraft. All right, we're just gonna spam a bunch of receivers here. Connor is known for falling asleep during the streams. You're a hardworking dude. Have I ever asked you what do you do, Connor? I think I did. What do you do for work? Are you like a stripper or something? We really want Cortland Sutton here, and I don't think anyone's ever said those words before. I really want Cortland Sutton, but we need Sutton here. Again, much better in half PPR than full, but we just need receivers, brother. And we're going to take Alec Pierce or Downs, whoever falls. Not Lemon. Not in taking Lemon. There goes Harvey. We have to prioritize Shakir later to get at least one stack with Allen, maybe Kincaid. I am still taking the dip on Alec Pierce, and I know Storey was in the show for Hot Take saying his hot take was Josh Downs finishes ahead of Luther Burden. And I'm a Josh Downs guy. And again, Josh Downs does make more sense in a PPR in terms of compared to a half. But, dude, Alec Pierce got so much money. Alec Pierce is going to be on the field so many snaps. And the reports are somewhat encouraging out of Colts camp about Pierce being not a full go yet, but he's participating already. I know when the original... Oh, Florian, there you go. Thank you for the reminder. I will probably ask you again next week, buddy. When the injury was originally reported, the surgery with Alec Pierce, everyone was saying like he's not going to play week 1, all these kind of things. I would bet Alec Pierce is out there week 1. Like I would bet. I'm more confident in him than Neighbors and him than Kittle even. Thank you, Jeremy. We do need 30 likes in this video to fire up a third draft. We need 30 likes. We need $20 in super chats. We need 10 subs. We need 1 Patreon subscriber. Or is that the last one? I don't know. I'm out of it. I golfed today. I'm pretty fried, dude. And I also will say we do have a promotion we are running. If you've been interested in joining the show, by the way, I have a new picture of Helen Hunt. There she is. Look at this. Helen looking great. Well, I hope Shamrock hops in. I can show him that. We do have an August promotion for some of you guys. 50% off if you're not in the community. Just for 1 month, then it goes back to full price. Get you in, give you a little month tester before the season. I'm guessing you will like it and you will stay in. Any tier you want, 50% off. So if you just want to get in the Discord and just see what that's about, not getting any of the other tiers, you don't want to play leagues with us, you don't want the bets or anything like that, it's $2.50. $2.50. Can't beat that shit. So link is in the description. You just got to make sure you type pro in the promo code on Patreon or just go over to the website. By the way, the website, shout out to Hastings. I have a lot of people helping me out with what I'm doing here. Blake, media manager of the show. Rob Kappa, the original OG creator of the show, my original co-host. He's doing all my socials right now. And then Hastings, Mike Hastings, you've seen him on the show. He is doing the website for me. And it looks awesome. I could never make a website that good. I am kind of Amish. Dude, it looks great. It is the place to be. Thank you, Blake. It is the place to be. The place to be.
It's, what do you call it, Kramer? It was... Come on, Rudy. Come on. We call it the place to be. The place to be, yes.
I missed some comments here. The teams always do look better. I drafted some really nice ones with full rooms with you guys, but when I draft alone, they are definitely a little better because you guys are sharp. Blake's running back room is fucked. People reaching. I have my Pierce exposure is probably at like 11%. I think that's pretty fair. A lot of it was before the injury because he was still going pretty late then. But yeah, I still like Pierce. Pitts leading the polls is shocking. Didn't see that happening at all. People supposed to see the high upside thing with Tua. Yeah, the Tua thing for sure, and just no second receiver there. But Bijan and London are going to take so many targets. And, we have to acknowledge that the Pitts breakout was literally a perfect storm of bullshit. It was Kirk Cousins, who is a tight end kingmaker that cannot throw the ball downfield, not have enough, he doesn't want to get hit, no mobility, and Drake London was hurt. So those two things were the reason you had a 50-point game from Kyle Pitts. But that being said, Kyle Pitts leveled up as a player last year. We always knew it was going to happen. He's 24. He's going to be 25 this year. He was always going to be more of a project that people wanted to admit with that draft capital. And, not too much experience in college. He was more of a freak athlete combine guy. It was like, oh, he's 6'6", this wingspan. He ran a 4.4. Never played. He's never once played to a 4.4 speed. And it may be straight line, but tight ends don't run straight lines. And his foot speed is pretty slow. And he's been exposed in the NFL. But Kyle Pitts is definitely leveled up last year. Appreciate that, Jeremy. Halloween's coming up. Sure, some kids would get startled by that Helen Hunt decoration. Yeah, you just have this out front your house. Spooky. Storey always gets super scared by it whenever I put it up. We are up in a couple picks, and we're still looking at. Ooh, we need this player right here. We need Kincaid to fall. If Kincaid falls, we're golden. Pony boy. We can still take Shakir. You don't need to stack Josh Allen. It's not there goes Addison. That would have been cool. All right, things are looking up, gentlemen. They're looking up right now. Doesn't look like I'll get Shakir, but I'm not going to take him here. I'm not going to reach on Shakir, so I will take Shakir in the next round. I was going to take Worthy. Man, if he takes Golden, maybe I just take Shakir here. I want Golden. I'm not too worried about the Mike Evans injury. This Niner situation is fucking wild, though, dude. Wild. Kyle Shanahan could coach he could coach a practice squad to 9 wins, you know. So he'll get it done. He will get it done. God, Matthew Golden's my 4, but my 4th running back is Bucky Irving. So I've never seen Taking Back Sunday. I listened to a decent amount of them. Not really my jam, but do respect them. And I could dig some of their tunes for sure. All good, Jeremy. Like I said, no pressure, man. Literally, first month is $2.50. Like, that is not even a best ball draft. And like I said, man, it is a good way to put your channel out there. You're going to get subs from all of these guys. Essentially, you'd pay $250 for like 50 subs. And then, they'll probably check out your show. Yeah, dude. Anakin. I wish I had it. I did have a Star Wars cutaway on here, but it got immediately copyrighted because Star Wars, you can't have any Star Wars audio, or definitely the music can't be on here. The Discord is professional. It's a private Discord, though. I want to keep it tight, right? I had it public to start with. When I started the streams, we had over 100 people in there, and it was people spamming shit. In general, I want everyone to have a voice, and we're at 60 people in there now. It's already getting a little crowded. I feel like 100 people is like max. And once we have 100 Patreon, I'm not going to turn people away. Obviously, we got to figure out a new system. There's a lot of different channels, though, so it isn't that crazy. But during the season, that shit is popping, dude. Niners are at plus 1,700 to win the Super Bowl in April, and now it's gone to plus 2,700. Same odds as the White Sox. Yeah, dude, give me plus 2,700 for the Niners right now. I still have my Brock Purdy MVP future. I just put $10 on it, 20 to 1. That's probably gone up to like 22 to 1, right? %. These guys love drafting, dude. So I'm sure they will definitely, at the very least, toss you a sub because we like to support, everyone that we like, I guess. C-Rod just got picked 127. My running back is fucked, man. Tells you anything. Corm is my 3. Yeah, it's the injuries, right? For sure. It's the Ricky Pearsall thing. Even though Debo is kind of a wash. Like, I prefer Ricky Pearsall's upside, but Debo is still a good player. It'll probably go down now. People will start hammering that, Dakota. It just, you can't cash it out, right? What is your cash out option? Yes, take all the quarterbacks. We got Tyler Shuck going ahead of ADP. Take all the quarterbacks. Derek, you just don't enjoy drafting the weekly winners. You hate the weekly winners, dude. By the way, shout out, Derek. How was your first day back at school, man? Did you pull a Billy Madison and wait out front and sing "Back to School, Prove to daddy that I'm not a fool. Did you do that with your lunchbox? I got my lunch packed up, my shoes tied tight. Yeah, you will, Dakota. Do it. Okay, so Purdy's odds didn't change. That's wild. Like, I understand that Super Bowl is different than MVP, but to win an MVP, to win the MVP as a quarterback, your team has to pretty much be a top 2 seed. Like, they're not going to give it to a 4 seed, like, because it's the most valuable player. And I think Purdy's a guy that could, if they do win 10 games with all the injuries that they have already and they might, have during the season, Purdy could get that, but there goes Shakir. Worse than you imagine? Why was it so bad, dude? What was so bad about it? Oh, McAuliffe had Rams last year, 28-1. We are still taking shots at wide receiver here. Yeah, we're going to wait at quarterback. We need Shaheed. We got Shaheed. We are filling this room out pretty nicely. So I'm going to show you the team after this next pick, but this is a pretty good team. With our running back, with Josh Allen. We got Josh Allen at great value. Kincaid is our tight end. Don't love Kincaid, but stacked up with Allen. Let's take a look at the squad here. I fucking dig it. Let me know what you guys think. So we are sitting with Genty, Cook, Hendy, and Bucky at running back. Josh Allen at quarterback with Dalton Kincaid at tight end, just one of each. Garrett Wilson, Sutton, Alec Pierce, Matthew Golden, Shaheed, and Diggs. The receiver room's pretty gross. But we're going to have 10 of them in this team. So I should be able to make that work. It should only be, I need about 3 receivers a week. I shouldn't be flexing a receiver very often, which I know isn't ideal in full PPR. But when your flex is Hendy and Bucky, pretty balanced. It's going to be a 3 tight end team, 2 quarterbacks, 3 tight ends. I might take a 5th running back if it's like round 15 or later. But that would be, 5 and 5, 10. It'd be 10 receivers. 2, 5, 10, 3 is, I think, the build I'm going for here. Again, I'm not going to be married to that build because that's a stupid losing strategy. We're going to take whatever falls to us. Let me see here. We currently have Kyle Pitts, who is the highest tight end, highest upside of all these players. Kyle Pitts is still in the lead. Interesting stuff. Dude, I love Steve Buscemi. My favorite Steve Buscemi is probably Fargo. I think that's my favorite. Like all the small talk with God, who's the Russian dude that's in every movie ever that's in that movie. Not Skarsgård. Someone tell me the Russian dude in Fargo. Dude, if you look at that guy's IMDb, he's in like 150 movies. He's in Armageddon. He's just always in, he's the guy in Minority Report that cuts out Tom Cruise's eyes. Fucking love that guy, dude. Derek, you know his name. Debo and redraft, man. I'm not drafting Debo in Prison Break. There you go, McAuliffe. I'm not drafting Debo in redraft. So best ball I can tell you, probably. Let's see, is he still available? He went at 122. I'm comfortable in the mid 130s to 140 for Debo. So I mean, you call that the end of the 12th round, right? 12th round for Debo. But I'm looking for upside shots at that point. I'm taking Matthew Golden. I'm taking Jaden Higgins. I'm taking Jalen Coker. Stormare. Yes. Peter Stormare. Love that guy. That is my favorite Buscemi, though, is Fargo. Just their conversations in the car. I want to go to Pancake's house. Pancake's house. We just had Pancakes. Pancake's house. Fucking amazing. I want to go somewhere I can get a steak and a beer. My five-star superstar's parents met with me to tell me she's transferring to a prep school. Come on. Got to keep her on board, man. Well, Aaron Donald it's been quiet on the Aaron Donald front. A says, hi, wanted advice I'm in a keeper league, 10 teams, and kept Bijan on pick 9. Should I go for a running back or wide receiver in round 2 to pair with Bijan? All depends on which they are. I'm not married to any position at that point. It's the second round. Like, I'm drafting best player available until you wouldn't want to drink a 4th running back when you have 3 running backs in a redraft if you can only start 3. But what is the scoring, Ace? So it's all about the scoring. If it's PPR, I'm probably going to lean wide receiver. If it's half PPR, I'd lean running back. That's what I can give you there. Give me some more details, my dude, and I will help you out. Yeah, I already had a lot of Debo. Like, not a lot, but like 11% Debo. So I'm not going to be reaching for the dude. You know, this seems like a really good spot for Zach Charbonnet for me. To end running back, I'm going to take an upside shot on Charbonnet. Fuck, I can't really do that. I'm going to take Hunter Henry. Don't take a lot of Hunter Henry. And then I'm going to be able to get a guy in the next round that I like. So I don't want to take Brissett. I definitely want Geno over Brissett. I don't like any of these receivers here, man. I'm actually going to take Trey Tucker. Let's go Trey Tucker. Best ball, I usually take Trey Tucker over Naylor. Although I do like Naylor more in a PPR than I would in a half. Give me Trey Tucker. Dude, Debo at 170. I know it was wild. Like, he was going so much later than Diggs. I have actually not seen Constantine A-Rod. I've seen a lot of... Yeah, I don't think I've seen Constantine. I've seen a lot of Keanu Reeves movies. Obviously, almost all of them. Not Constantine. Or if I had, I was hammered or high or something. $148 on a milli from Jeremy. That's pretty nice. Half PPR. Man, how much is the buy-in, Ace? Just curious. Because I'll help you fucking draft your team, my dude. It's hard for me to tell you who's on the board, right? Like, I definitely would want James Cook there in a half PPR. The only receivers I'd be willing to take there if they're not kept is Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb. Just watch Obsession the other day, man. The hype is a little too high on it. It's really good. But if you balance the hype with what it costs to make the movie, $750K, I appreciate the movie. I really enjoyed it. I give it a B+. Definitely worth a watch. Like, I would advise everyone to watch it. I think it's as good as Get Out, which is pretty crazy because I love Get Out. It's not. I liked Weapons more, so I liked Weapons more than Obsession, and Obsession's equal with Get Out. So take that for what it's worth. What's up, FF nerd? How you doing, man? Connor's 30% on Debo. Yeah, now it's not worth it because you were getting such good value on him before. Let me scroll down a little bit. There goes my boy Hawkinson. I have not seen The Odyssey, though. That's one thing I haven't seen. I'm waiting for it to come in my box. I don't really go to the movies very often. It's also because it's a keeper league. I have no idea. Like, all those, it's going to be pushed down. So essentially your 9th overall pick is like a second round pick, like pick 20. So, Saquon for sure. Saquon and Hampton, like Saquon for sure. Derrick Henry for sure in a half PPR at that 9th pick. I don't know what Backrooms is. FF Nerd, my dude. Sorry, I don't think I sent you a message back on Discord. I did see your message. I was golfing today, and I was driving when I saw it. But I got you, man. I'll put mine up pretty soon. I have some good ideas. It's going to be entertaining. You know I'm going to get it done, my dude. How much is the buy-in, did he say? I will draft your team with you, my dude. I will draft the team with you, Ace. What's the buy-in? If it's a free league, I don't think you want my help. But I definitely have to watch Constantine because I love Keanu Reeves. Even though Keanu Reeves is a bad actor, kind of a bad actor. But Blair Witch Project sucks, dude. I rewatched it again recently. It was cool when I was in 8th grade and when people thought it was real. It's bad. It makes you dizzy. It's not funny. I mean, it's not like the dialogue sucks. Not that scary. All right, we're gonna be able to get Gino here. Oh yeah, this is looking real good. Let's see. Dulcich, Gino. This guy's got 3 quarterbacks. Ain't no way he's taking a quarterback. If he takes Gino and fucks me here, he can go to hell. All right, Dulcich. We got our 3 tight ends. Kincaid, Henry, and Dulcich. We're gonna get Gino here for our second quarterback. We have Josh Allen, and then we're gonna just pound receivers the rest of the draft. Maybe 1 running back. We're only in round 16, so this is looking okay. I'll show you guys the team before I get to all the comments. Gino and Josh Allen. I should have led with Josh Allen and Gino. We do have Garrett Wilson. Running backs are Genty, Cook, Hendy, and Bucky. Dalton Kincaid, Henry, and Dulcich at tight end with Garrett Wilson, Sutton, Pierce is the 3, Golden's the 4, Shaheed's the 5, Diggs is the 6, Tucker's the 7. So it's going to be a 10 receiver room for sure. I never watched the Fargo show. I heard pretty good things. Drop a like. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Connor. Yeah, found footage. Creep was pretty good. That was with the dude from the league. Creep was pretty good. The original one, it's like an hour and 15 minutes only. But yeah, found footage, Paranormal Activity, not into found footage stuff personally. Jonathan, what's up, man? We got our Evil Knievel in here, our racing hero. I'm trying to remember if I watched the first VHS. Probably something my wife would dig. Every October we watch. We don't get to a full movie in every day, but we watch 31 scary movies in October. We've been doing that for a couple of years now. I think last year we watched all the Friday the 13th. I've already seen all the Halloweens numerous times, but I always go back to those. Jonathan, it's years away, donkey. Jonathan oozes talents. You do ooze talent, dude. Fucking fantasy trades. He's killing it.
I'd like to start out this press conference with a thank you to John Fox.
The rewatching of stuff is a human nature thing, right? It's a comfort level. It's rewatching a show again, whether it's a comedy or Breaking Bad or your all-time favorite show. I've watched Lost a few times. But I should just watch a new show. But a lot of times I'm watching shows at night when I'm working a little bit. I'm doing stuff for the show. I just want my brain, or I'm trying to fall asleep. I want to not have to really engage with something. So when you've already seen something, it's nice to pick up on new things. but it's a comfort thing, you know, and I'm guilty of it. Like Seinfeld was my show forever. I just would fall asleep to, but I ended up watching like 3 or 4 episodes, even though I'd already seen them 10 times. Connor wants to bet on the. You want to bet on the Hall of Fame game? I can't do that. I don't know. I don't even know who's playing in it, man, to be completely honest. So who is playing in that? Someone told me the other night and I just went over my head. So I have seen the first season of Game of Thrones like 3 times, and then with different girls, and then that didn't work out, and then I go to the next one. She's like, "You gotta watch Game of Thrones. We'll start from the beginning," and then that didn't work out. And so I'm just like, "Fuck it. I'm not going back in again." Now I should watch it with my wife. She doesn't like it. I don't know. I think it's the nudity. I'm like, I'm in it. I want to watch it for the nudity. Jonathan is a trade wizard. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here with that shit, Derek. Everyone in the chat, rank the big 3. Jason, Michael Myers, and then Freddie. Rank them, please. We got to hear that the who wins this. I should have put that in the fucking chat. Me and you had exact opposite lists. So give us your big 3 ranking. There is a proper order, by the way. Ghostface is not in the discussion because Ghostface is never the same person. And even if he was, as much as I love Scream, the Scream franchise, Ghostface ain't holding a candle to these guys. No way, man. Also, Ghostface gets its ass kicked all the time. Sydney destroyed Ghostface so many times. Like, the whole garage scene in the original one, that was an actual battle with a bimbo. I love Curb as well, but it's not a hard watch. It's one of the smartest shows. Give it a chance. Okay, Dakota can't make a intelligent ranking because he has not seen them, which is fair. Thanks for your honesty, my dude. Scary Movie's epic, dude. I actually think, as much as I love Scream, I think the original Scary Movie might be better than Scream. Because it's literally it's a mix between Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and then it's a spoof of those two, and it's like beat by beat, dude, but just epic. And the Matrix part's great. Like just a good movie. Like the other Scary Movies, I think I stopped watching them after Scary Movie 3, but the original Scary Movie is an all timer for me. Definitely, when did it come out? 2000. Like I was 12, so we would watch that movie like every sleepover. I had like multiple factions of friends. Like one group was like, or my one buddy, we'd watch Terminator 2 and Halloween and like Demolition Man and just all Arnold movies, all the rated R movies. The other faction would watch stuff like Scary Movie. I got you, Mouth. All right, we're getting off topic here. What about Samurai from the Ring movies? Dude, we're talking about the big 3. These guys laid the groundwork for slasher movies, for horror movies. Jason, Michael, and Freddy. Like, no one compares to them just based on impact, right? They're like the Babe Ruths of horror. So, that's the question. We're not changing the names of, we're not adding things to this. This is the list. I need to hear top 3. Team Money. Dakota can't answer on this one. Freddie, Jason, and Michael. Rank those in order. I don't really know what the criteria is. It's not impact, because if it's impact, Michael Myers definitely wins because that was the first. Ironically enough, if not to spoil too much, but Jason isn't even in the first. Not even in the first Friday the 13th. Michael says Freddie for sure, number 1. Freddie had the most charisma for sure. Comedy element, because he's the only one that talked, right? So, like, he had that advantage. Even though if Rob Zombie's Halloween, which is insane, the second one, they had fucking Michael Myers talk, which is stupid. Later, Jeremy. Leatherface could be in the conversation. If I was to add a 4th, it would probably be Leatherface. The original Texas Chainsaw is a hard watch, dude. Freddy, so Dream Warriors is my favorite nightmare movie. That's actually one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Love Dream Warriors. He's badass in that one. In the other ones, he's not that. He like the kids get away. I know he's toying with them, but I think I could fuck up Freddy, dude. I'm not fucking up Michael Myers. No way I'm fucking up Jason. You could outsmart Jason. He's pretty dumb. So Michael is smart though. Like the fact he like teleports, essentially. He always knows where he's going. Michael has the intelligence factor. It is slim pickings right now. Holy shit. We're going to take Kalon Black. We have not taken a running back since round 5. And then I think we're going to take Vele. Let's take Vele here. That's fine. Jason did destroy Freddy. You know what? I love Freddy vs. Jason. My biggest gripe with that movie is they didn't let Freddy cook. There's one kill scene. Freddy has one kill in that movie, and Jason gets to destroy that entire like hippie or that entire like rave in the cornfield. Like, why didn't we get 2 or 3 kill scenes from Freddy? I mean, it's called Freddy vs. Jason. Like the whole storyline was Freddy. It was essentially a nightmare movie with Jason in it, but you only get 1 kill from Freddy Krueger. The little boy part of Jason when he was in the water, I'm saying Jason wasn't the killer in part 1 though. He was just a mutated weird dude, a kid. All right, we're getting another draft right away after this. And then, oh, Chucky. No, I'm not a Chucky guy. I will say, dude, Jigsaw is, I like most of the Saw movies because you know what you're signing up for? Saw X was actually really good. Jennifer Tilly, for sure, annoying. And yeah, I'm not a Chucky guy. I'm not. The first one's okay. The first Child's Play's pretty good. I watched the second one, and I've seen a couple of the other ones, but just not, I'm a nostalgia guy, and I just don't have nostalgia for those. Kyle, I think it's George Kittle, but we need a lot more details, my dude. People Under the Stairs, I watched that with my wife. She didn't like it, so we turned it off, and I never finished it. But I kind of liked it, yeah. All right, we're going to get another draft. I'll get to your guys' teams. We'll do grades. My team's pretty good. I'm not really going to look at it. We have 10 receivers, right? Oh, yeah. 2, 5, 10, 3. Love the build. Love everything about that. All right. Let's go over to, we're in the lobby already. Guys, I'm going to count you down. Same tournament. This is going to be the 500K play action. Hold on real quick, Michael. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can hook up Michael with the promo code here. Lost Boys for sure. All-time classic. Some people put it up there where like Terminator 2 is one of the best movies of all time, but I can't do that. Although I do like it. Shit, man. Let me see here. Let's see. I'm putting it in the Discord right now. You're not in there though, but I just want to see what it says. Man, there's no code, dude. So I can give it to you. Let's see. Michael, I could give it to you in the Discord, but you're not in there. So if you were in there, I could send it to you. I just sent it to everybody else, but there's no code. It's like a link. I can't send the link on here. It doesn't let you send links on a YouTube chat, but you can just sign up, brother. It's fine. It's fine with me. If you want to sign up and get in the community, man, I will send you that link for sure. Like I said, this month is the best time to sign up. If anyone's interested, it's 50% off. I mean, just getting in the chat is $2.50. $2.50 just to get in the chat. And if you can even get in the higher tier, get my season-long bets, my NFL futures, those things. Promo code is PRO for that. Let us join this. I'm going to count you guys down from 500K play action. Counting down from 5. I'm not joining yet. All right, fast draft, 30 seconds. Try to time it out with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Join it up. Yeah, dude, I think we had this question before. Definitely keep George Kittle because you have Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, and Bucky Irving. You don't need Tony Pollard. He's not in your lineup. George Kittle is your starting tight end, so I'm keeping George Kittle there for sure. Fuck, I should have done the minute thing. My bad, dude. Did I fuck that up again? My bad. I'm not on my game, guys. I told you I golfed today, and it was pretty hot out there. It's kind of spacey today. Although I'm still doing a way better job than the counselor. I sent that link to you guys. His fucking try to DraftKings stream or an Underdog stream. Holy shit, man! He took Tyler Algier in the 9th round without getting auto picked. He's like, yeah, I hear he's probably gonna be the starter there. I'll take a starting running back in the 9th. So I'm like, no, he's not the starter there. What the fuck you talking about? He took Emmett Johnson in the 10th round. He's like, yeah, Emmett Johnson. I expect big things this year. Not even acknowledging that DeMarcado is actually ahead of him in the depth chart. Either way, like, what are you doing? You could have waited the 16th round to take Emmett Johnson. Got auto-picked a bunch because he could handle, like, the chat. Just hilarious. Yeah, you can withdraw. I think you can withdraw from a contest until before it starts. Sorry, Derek. My bad, brother. Nice call. I mean, bro, I'm a pretty big dork, you know, in some of my interests and shit, but Bijan, yeah, he's such a fun dude. 100K subs. It's depressing to me, but there's no, if people are taking advice from this dude. Holy shit. It's so bad, dude. So bad. That guy just grinds my gears. Just grinds my gears, that guy.
You know what really grinds my gears? This Lindsay Lohan. Eh? Lindsay Lohan with all those little outfits, jumping around there on stage, half naked with your little outfits. You know? You're up there jumping around, and I'm just sitting here with my beer. So, you know, what am I supposed to do? What do you want? You know, are we going to go out? Is that what you're trying to... Why are you leaping around there, throwing those things all up over there in my face? Huh? What do you want, Lindsay? Tell me what you want!
Yeah, I got you, man. Give me a second. Just trying to catch my bearings here. Imagine the counts are trying to do this. Well, we saw it. Didn't work out. Didn't work out. I'm going to make my 2 picks here because I'm actually drafting from my phone. Definitely some counseling. You know what? He's doing much better than I am in this space, and it's quite depressing when I think about it. I try not to think about that, but also it gives me a lot of hope. That's like, if this dude got there with no ball knowledge, no personality, nothing really. Maybe at one point he knew football, watch football. I don't think he watches it. I think he's just, now he's made it. He just has sold out, you know, which is wild that people that are following him don't see that. He loses people money all the time. I mean, he offers bets too. I wonder what his percentage was last year. All he does is make content during the season, how the NFL is rigged. It's like, dude, you're an NFL channel for fantasy and you're calling it rigged. Like, that's really good for advice. That's not advice. That's not actionable advice for anybody. And also, it's an excuse because your teams suck, because you want to say it's rigged against you. Yeah, they're rigging the NFL just to fuck your teams over. No, there's a billion fantasy football teams. Backwards hat. Oh, yeah. Loving the picks we're going to get right here. Either Chase Brown or JJ. No, sorry, Chase Brown or Kenneth Walker. We'll take either of those guys. I kind of prefer Kenneth Walker for the bye situation. Not going to stress on that too much. All right, let me get to a couple of comments, and I'll get to the teams here. Lady Queens? That's the comment of the year right there. Just a man with a simple mind and a backwards hat. Definitely a simple mind, dude. I got something for that.
Simple Jack, the story of a mentally impaired farmhand who can talk to animals, was a box office disaster that many critics called one of the worst movies of all time.
Got a good brain.
I think you've got a fine brain, Jack.
You make me happy.
But now the question is, can speed...
Let's see. I am way off in the chats. BBM's going to fill. The other ones I think they're more worried about, though, the Mastiff and those are all guaranteed prize pools as well. Where the hell is Blake's team he sent me? I let it get buried in the chat, and now I can't find it. There it is. Let's get to Blake's team. I'll get to Blake's team second. So, Mouse team, Dakota says, how on a scale of 1 to 10, how sick are you of draft grades? Yeah, I've done a lot of them, man. But gotta do what I gotta do for the peeps. You know what I mean? So this is Mouse team here. Jared Goff at quarterback, Sam Darnold and Cam Ward. Really nice. James Cook, Kyron, Jeremiah Love, Rashad White, Dylan Sampson. Really nice there. St. Brown, Christian Watson, Carnell Tate, Michael Wilson's your 4, Josh Downs is your 5, Shaheed your 6. Tyquan Thornton and Torrey Horton. That's really nice. Shaheed and Torrey Horton with Arroyo. Mouth, too much Seahawks there, buddy. Elijah Arroyo, you didn't need to take him. You literally have, I know it's your last pick. You have Shaheed Horton already, a third stack on DraftKings. definitely too much. But I love this team. Give me one more second to kind of diagnose the thing. I like this team a lot, though. So Josh Allen goes at pick 29. We just got him earlier at pick 35. Fuck, I got one guy in my goddamn queue. Shit, they're all gone. Let's take Zay Flowers. Fine with that. Your tight ends are Gadsden, Rondé Gadsden, Gunnar Helm, and Elijah Arroyo's your third tight ends. So that's your weakness. Other than that, it's a good team. B plus-ish, dude. Super good team. Don't like the Arroyo pick at all. That is where you fall short on with me. Just a little too, let's see. What is the stacks like? St. Brown. Yeah, so you're less stacked with Goff. It might just be a little overstacked. Just Gunnar Helm, Singleton, Carnell Tate. Like, I want 2 stacks, not 3 with those quarterbacks. But good team. Let's get to Blake's team here. I'm going to be up. I'll get to your team in a second, Blake. I have it. I'm going to keep it highlighted up. Once I make my pick, we'll run through it for you. So you didn't like it, we will see. Man, Colson Loveland goes so high on DraftKings. 39 ADP. The hell out of here with that shit. Oh, I got to say, I think my team I did before this is going to be better. I don't like this start, per se. Zay Flowers pretty nice there at 33. There's just no way I'm getting Lamar. There goes Ladd. And we could take Breece Hall here. I'm a big Breece Hall guy, but... I'm trying to trade for Worthy, Jonathan. I see that in the chat. I don't know. I kind of like him. So Blake has Jaden, Shuck, and Kirk with Henry, Judkins, Corum, Pacheco, Charbonnet, Coleman, Mike Washington. I like your running back room, actually. Like, it sucks early on. Henry and Judkins are fine. Jamar, Olave, McLaurin, Marvin, Wandale, Tankdale, Leggett, 7 receivers. Kittle, Sadiq, Dulcich. Dude, it's not that bad. Jaden Daniels, McLaurin, Tyler Shuck. I don't like Kirk Cousins, I suppose. I think it's a pretty good team, man. It's right up there with Mouse. I think it's a little below Mouse. I'll give you a B- to a B. Mouth is B to B+. Pretty good, though. Chase Brown just went 13 in Jay's draft. Send me an offer, Jonathan. That is a very accurate statement from a call-off man. Not owning up to your misses. We need to do that. We need to own up to our misses. That's also just a human thing to get better. But it's, I've had people on here on my shorts being like, dude, I can't wait to fucking troll you when you get this one wrong. I'm like, yeah, I made these are AI shorts I just generate from the streams. And yeah, we're going to get some things wrong. If you hit 60%, it's not about what you hit and what you miss. We want to miss small and hit big. So that's my Marvin Harrison take this year. If he misses, it's not going to be a big deal. It's a 6th-round pick. Yeah, he'll probably be like wide receiver 42, but you draft him at wide receiver 35. If he hits, he could be a top 15 fantasy receiver. Doesn't look promising with some of the stuff we've seen, but that's just an example of it's going to be a low-risk, high-reward pick. People telling you to draft Marion Hampton in the 1st round this year is a risky proposition, dude. Risky. Like, if you're telling people to take him over Saquon Barkley, I'm never doing that. God, ESPN is just really rough. Dakota, are you still in on Marv? I know you have Marvin Dynasty. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Are you still in on Marv? Because I still am. I'm not letting this stuff cloud my judgment of the dude. Hetzer redraft. I mean, where he's going, I'm not going to reach. I don't reach on any players unless it's, last year. I was reaching on Olave, Pickens, Javonte, and Tucker Kraft a little bit last year. And then I had them in 6 of my first 10 drafts. And I had 25 more drafts to go. So then I just took them wherever I could at ADP. So Marv, wide receiver 30, is probably where I'm drafting Marvin Harrison this year, which is fair. And I'll get him in a lot of places. I'm not going to do that often. That's where I would draft him. If I did 1 or 2 teams, I want him on my team. But I'm going to take him at ADP. I like the end of your running back room, though, Blake. I really did. Dude, how is Terry McLaurin still available? What the hell is going on here? Wow. No way he's going to be available for much longer. And there he goes. We need Lamar to fall back here. No one should. These guys both have one receiver ahead of me. There's no way they should take a quarterback. There goes Evans. This should be a wide receiver as well. I can get my Lamars. I'll miss out on the running backs. I have Breece Hall as my 2, so. All right, 4 guys in the queue. We'll see what comes back. There goes Judkins. Hendy will definitely be gone. I hope so, Brian. I mean, for my best ball shares. By the way, shut up, Brian. What's going on? I hope so for my best ball shares. You know what? I want to root for the kid as well. Like, he gets shit on a lot and never did anything to anybody. Hendy and Tate off the board. We got some good options available to us here. We would take, I was going to take Tyler Warren. We have Rome Odunze in the queue right now. Odunze or Brian Thomas here. Seems all right. We're going to make this a Lamar and probably a Lamar-Kyler team. Now we have an option to take Caleb Williams if he does fall back. That's probably too much, though. Lamar and Caleb's probably too much. I mean, I like to pay attention to it a little bit, though, Dakota, when it's this bad, and I'm gonna take notes and take notice of it. But am I gonna overreact? Absolutely fucking not. Great call. Summer NFL news is for GMs to create narratives. History tells us, or the media, or beat reporters to make to get their name out there, which is very concerning. I would say at the worst case, he's drafted as a floor, and there is still an outside shot that he's actually just terrible. That he's just terrible and he's going to be out of the league. I don't think that's the case because he has, 12 touchdowns in 24 career games or 12 and 26 career games, something like that. It's pretty good. This team's going to throw the ball a lot. They say they don't want to. Storey, me and Storey argue about this all the time. He's like, they're not going to throw the ball that much. Like, they're going to have to because that defense is poo. Their schedule is tough. And as much as they're going to want to run the ball, that offensive line is still atrocious. His draft today, don't ask me why I'm tuning in, but his draft today, he took Hampton at 3. Like, dude. No, he was doing that last year with Genty. He was taking Genty over Bijan, as he calls him, and over Gibbs. Like, dude, you can love a player, and that doesn't mean like you have to go. It's just for shock value. It's like you can love a player, but taking a Marion Hampton at 3 is literally drafting him above his ceiling. There is no world where a Marion Hampton is going to finish as a top 3 fantasy player. It just won't happen. Sorry, man. Christian McCaffrey is still playing, last I checked. Gibbs and Bijan and Jamar Chase are still playing. Like, Puka is still playing. Like, Jonathan Taylor, dude, gets every touch in Indy. Like, what the hell are we doing here? All right. There goes Marv. God, Michael Wilson steaming up the draft boards now. He's almost going as high as Marv. Yeah, I do not like this team. The team I drafted before this is way better. Connor's got Lamb, Brown, and McLaurin as my wide receiver core. That's sunglasses up, my dude. Damn it, Quentin Johnson's gone. I need Chris Godwin here. We need Chris Godwin. Come on, Chris Godwin. All right. Justin Jefferson, Zay Flowers, Adunze Godwin, Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall with Lamar Jackson. It's not a good start, but it's pretty average. Pretty average. I'll probably mix this one up and take Josh Downs. Not taking Pitts, not taking any of these running backs. Could take RJ Harvey, but we need to keep on pounding wide receiver. We would take Michael Wilson here if he falls. Years ago, I'd watch Fantasy Footballers. The guys Jake had. Which one's that? The tattooed dude? Every take. Taking Bucky at the 107 last year. Ew, dude. God, it's just that's wild. I didn't have any Bucky last year. There goes Michael Wilson. Nice pick by Blake. But I'm not taking draft picks, Jonathan, just so you know. We have the best win now roster probably in the league, so I'm not looking. We have all our picks already, so we're not looking to compile draft picks. If anything, we're looking to unload draft picks with a player. So we would trade Worthy and like a first to acquire talent. Even though Storey hates trading draft picks, but we're co-managing, so we flip a coin or something. I don't know. So yeah, I'm not looking to acquire draft picks. Currently, our flex is our only problem. We have Terry McLaurin as our wide receiver 4, and our flex is our wide receiver 5, essentially. That is Blake Corum. That is Stephon Diggs. That is Xavier Worthy. That is our only weakness. We have Laporte at tight ends. Great team. We have Gibbs and Kenneth Walker. It's a fucking good team. ATG, thoughts on Nico this year? I'm pretty lukewarm, man. I will take him at the 2-3 turn, I think. So if we go to the draft board here, and we're talking about a PPR redraft, he fell really far here. For safety purposes, I'd probably take him over Rice and Neighbors, but I want London over him. I want Henry over him. I want Bowers over him on A-Chain. So everyone here. So this is 21. So pick 22. I would say pick 22 is fair for Nico. I'm not feeling great about it, though. Now you have a discussion between Rice, Neighbors, Pickens, McBride, Jeremiah Love. I still have in that conversation. So, yeah, I would say pick 22 to 24. If I get him at the turn, if I have the first pick and I go Gibbs or Bijan, whatever, I'm ecstatic to get Nico Collins at the turn. But that's my line right there. Oh, the fantasy headliners. Which guy is that? Is that the overweight guy? That's because he's a rookie, and not the count. He's a rookie as well, but Montgomery was a rookie. So any rookie needs to be steamed up draft boards because it's the mystery box. We don't really manage it like that, Dakota. I think we kind of manage everything together. But I do kind of lean on Storey for the trades. I'm not big into trades personally. I just always usually draft good teams, so I don't really need to trade. I trade midseason when teams are depleted, and then I can actually, not necessarily like take their players, but give them what they need for better players. Taking Hampton in the first round, no, thank you. We can't do that. We're not taking Hampton over Justin Jefferson. We're not taking Hampton over CeeDee Lamb. Honestly, I want Brock Bowers over Hampton. I know that sounds insane. I don't like taking early tight end, but I know what I'm getting. I think I've seen them. There's so much stuff out there at McAuliffe. It's wild. I mean, this is why this is an uphill battle for me. But you guys are making it definitely possible to keep the show going, so I do appreciate everybody. Ooh, man. Addison would have been gold in there. I just was reading about Kyle Monungai's injury. A little concerning. Soft tissue stuff, but it's still, that long. Shamrock, I got a little surprise for you. Let me make my next 2 picks. I got you, dude. I remembered this time. I fucking remembered, dude. The one I actually had that was awesome was not compatible. Wouldn't let me upload it, so I had to go with my backup plan. But we're going to take Fannin, right? Yeah, there's no way Fannin falls back. We'll take Fannin here. And then we're sitting here with still Breece Hall and Kenneth Walker. I don't love that. But I hate this group of running backs. I could take Monungai. A little worried about the injury. We do need a running back really bad, so I got one in the queue. Shamrock says, I'll take anything. Here you go, buddy. Merry Christmas. Shout out to our producer on the show, Miss Helen Hunt. You know her, you love her. This is a body pick, too. Yeah! Look at that beautiful face. Her eyes are fucking closed. But the short hair looks pretty good on Helen. I like the outfit for sure. Not bad. Not bad, Helen. Shout out Helen Hunt. Not bad. Fucking Helen. Also, I do have to make a quick shout out to Silent. I don't think I've seen him in here. The newest pro professional in the Patreon, in the community. Appreciate you upgrading, my dude. That was a couple days ago, but you're the man. You're the man. Glad to have you aboard. And he seems like a lifer, so we want more of those people. Shamrock, you're in the Discord now, so you got gifted a couple memberships, which is awesome. Appreciate everybody hooking up Shamrock to get him involved in this wild thing we do. Helen is we have no. Okay. Man, Kyler got snags. It's okay. We'll take Worthy. I have so much Matthew Golden. It's a little scary. I think I'm going to have 0 shares of Matthew Golden in redraft, though, because I'm going to have so much Christian Watson. So I'm going to flip-flop. I've been taking more Watson recently, but Matthew Golden is such a great best ball play. And there goes the quarterbacks. Get some comments here. Allen is still in better shape than Mahomes. That is the debate for sure. Don't scare you with MJ ever again. Got him. Monungai hasn't been practicing recently, Shamrock, and it is soft tissue. They're not. It's undisclosed, so we don't know how serious it is. Could be precautionary, probably precautionary. Thoughts of the Browns having the easiest schedule and wanting to run the offense around Fannin Jr. I just took Fannin. I am underweight on Fannin. I'm at like 7%. Definitely Fannin made me a lot of money last year. A lot of money last year on Fannin, but I'm so high on Judkins. I'm pretty high on Concepcion, so I can't be high on all these Browns. So I have to pick and choose. I'm really off Denzel Boston. I'll say that. Yeah, 3 days no practice. It's whatever. Even if it was a hammy issue, like it's not what we want to hear, and he should probably be ticked down a little bit on the board. But it's not the biggest deal in the world until they tell us it is. This could also tell you that they have big plans for Kyle Monungai, which, as a Bears fan, I also went back and watched every Kyle Monungai touch from last year. It was like the opposite of watching Hampton, the opposite of watching. It was like watching Saquon Barkley. Or sorry, it was not like watching Saquon last year. It was like, I'm trying to think of an example. It was fucking perfect. There was such a nice runway. It was an offensive line stat, right? Like his stats were a product of the offensive line being maulers last year. That being said, Monungai's a pretty nice little player. He is very sturdy. He gets the yards that are given, and he fights for every inch. So underrated pass catcher as well. So I was a little underwhelmed with the Monungai film. I still think he's the second best running back in this roster. They're never going to give Swift a full workload. They shouldn't give Swift a full workload. So I still think 45% Monungai. Mahomes at 105 is tasty. I'll get my pick, and I'll get to a couple more comments. I have Lamar, huh? I might take Malik Willis. I have a lot. Pacheco's my most drafted running back, Shamrock. I think he's a nice floor play. You know, he's going to get, I said 140 touches if there's no injury to Gibbs. And if something happens to Gibbs, even if it's a couple weeks, he's a must start, you know, in redraft. I don't have Tet, do I? No, I passed on Tet. Okay, I still only have 2 running backs. So we got to definitely figure this out at running back. Worthy at 113. Walker at RB1. Hey-o! If you guys are super win now, need a flex, have an idea, it's on the Discord. I have comment on guy practice, I believe. Also, people... Yeah, send it over, Jonathan. Send it over, my dude. I'm always open to talking. All right, I need Willis here. This guy's got 2 quarterbacks. I should be able to get Willis here. And then we're going to spam. This is the opposite draft of last time. Last time I had 10 receivers, and it was all... Oh, he takes a 3rd quarterback? Come on, bro. All right, we have Josh Downs. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to take JCM. Let's do that. Don't have a lot of JCM. 3rd running back. Fine with that. This guy has Dak. Dude, what is this guy doing? Look at this. He has 3 receivers. He has Drake May, Dak, and Malik Willis. What are you doing, buddy? Lamb, A.J. Brown, and Buka. That's all he has. And he has Ferguson as 1 tight end. He takes a 3rd quarterback. You clown. What a clown, dude.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Helen Hunt on the home front. Yeah, we'll take Evans off your hands. That works for my team pretty well. Our team pretty well. Yeah, and you know what? Not having Malik Willis, I have no stacks with him. I just like Malik Willis unstacked, and I'm pretty bullish on him in best ball. Just silly stuff. Silly stuff from that guy. Baker is a screaming value, man. I don't take a lot of Ibuka. I do take a decent amount of Godwin, and I take some Kate Otten. But, you know, I don't have a lot of Baker. Probably 8% Baker, which I'm fine with. I want more, though. Worthy for Mike Evans Dynasty, right? That's actually a pretty fair trade. Guys, 9 more likes in the video to do a 3rd draft. We get 9 likes, we do a 3rd draft. We need 9 more subs, 18 more Super Chat dollars, or a Patreon member sign up. Someone join the community live right now or in the next 10, 20 minutes. Also, guys, 50% off. 50% off the first month when you sign up. Get in there. If you just want to see what it's about, join the $5 tier. Literally, it's going to cost you $2.50 out of your pocket to get in the community. I mean, that is free. Check it out, and then if you like it, you stay. You can upgrade. If not, you get out. $2.50. $2.50. That is less than that's a pack of gum, right? Pack of gum. We need 6 likes. We need 9 subs. Patreon membership for sure. Guys, I'm going to be on here. We did 120 hours in July live. That's just the time live I was on, not counting all the prep, anything else. Starting mid-August, I'll be on 6 hours a day because I'm streaming 34 drafts, like redrafts. I'm still going to be doing these best balls. I'm still going to be doing my 4 or 5 segments with my co-hosts that are 2 hours long each. So we're going to be on here. I'm going to be doing mailbag segments for people for their drafts. So I'm going to be on here so fucking much come mid-August. Tomorrow night, though, we have a special show. I'm going to be on Nice and Blunt with Adam. I'm going to be on his show, and then he's coming on this show afterwards. So I don't know how we're going to organize it. I'm going on his first. He's coming on mine. Got to get in touch with him again. But that's a good doubleheader you can tune into. His channel, my channel. our channel here. And then Thursday and Friday, Mike Storey is on both nights with Chaz on Thursday as a threesome. And then a Friday is Nick O and Storey. You don't want to miss that one. It is upside floor. We're going through buckets of players going in the same area. And we're going to talk about who has the highest upside, who has the highest floor. Running backs on Friday, wide receivers on Thursday. That'll be a hell of a time. God, quarterbacks are all gone, dude. Jesus. Oh, I don't know. I guess I don't want to take Brissett. I'm just going to keep pushing it. And this is probably a good spot for Charbonnet, I think. Yeah, we'll take Charbonnet. This team's kind of fucking cooked, dude. I need Lamar to stay healthy, that's for sure. That Malik Willis pick just fucking screwed me over so hard. I can't take Geno because he has a week 13 bye. I could make this a Tua and Penix team. Tua and Sanders team. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Let's go with a little something weird here. I don't love the team in the first place. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, cool. I do have Fannin, so I think that's a good idea. That's what we're gonna do. Shador, and I could take Shador and like Tua. Tua gives me the early season stuff. Shador gives me the late season stuff. I'm still projecting that we're gonna see some Mr. Handjob Deshaun Watson, which is, do any of us really want to see Deshaun Watson get a hand job?
That would be awesome. Thank you.
So
because,
good.
We're worried about that. That would be great. Plus, you scratch our backs, we'll scratch yours.
Well, Jules, the funny thing about my back is that it's located on my cock.
We need running back upside. Quarterbacks are later. He's getting more, actually. He's getting more than Love. Don't read into this at all, guys. We're not dropping Jeremiah Love at all in my ranks. I am still taking him at the 2-3 turn. Jeremiah Love is getting all the work. This is something that the council would do and freak out about that and take Algier ahead of Jeremiah Love. Like, dude, there's no world that Jeremiah Love gets less than 250 touches. That is, I think, my firm stance. That's minimum 250. He can return value with 250. I think he's still getting 300. 300 is like 16 touches a game if he stays healthy. Early on in the season, it might be 12 or 14 touches. I would probably still say 14 to 15. And then it'll just be wheels up, man. They didn't draft him there not to use him. That'd be wild. All right, I'm going to check it out after the stream, though, because I don't want to get all in trade mode. What is your transition period for converting to redraft mindset from best ball grind? I don't really have one, Dakota. I would say my first draft, once I hit my first draft, then I'm mostly in a lot of slow drafts for best ball, and I can manage that. We're obviously super in tune with best ball right now. Once I get that first draft, I'm right back into it, right? I've already been kind of planning these things out, looking at Fantrax ADPs. That's the public ones I play, and understanding how I like to build teams. My builds usually are the same in terms of like valuing. If I'm going to go, I usually choose one of quarterback or tight end to go kind of early on. I'll never take two unless the value is too crazy. I'll never take Bowers and Jaden Daniels unless the value is too crazy, because I don't want to have a weak running back / wide receiver room or have a really bad flex. So I think it's just like riding a bike, right? We've done so many of these redrafts in the past. So it's a good call, though, to try to we got to understand the difference, because there is a major difference. Thank you, Mouth. I love the team. I think it was just one extra stack, and I wish you had Kate Otten, right? If you had Kate Otten or Ferguson as your third tight end, that's an A grade, honestly. But you're pretty high on Elijah Arroyo, and I was too coming out of Miami. There's some DK Metcalf vibes for sure from Arroyo, and there is a plus with Arroyo. He saw some snaps in the playoffs after missing most of the year with injury as a rookie. And that was kind of out of necessity from the Seahawks, but that is encouraging. The downside is AJ Barner's like 24 years old. They seem to really like AJ Barner. Do I have one tight end? I do have one fucking tight end of this team. This really blows. As much as I want to take my boy, let's see. Running back room is... I can't even do it. Fuck, I should have taken Tank Bigsby. I should have waited. We're going to take Gunnar Helm, I think. Gross. We'll take Gunnar Helm. And then we're taking quarterback really, really late here. So... Dude, I liked Roman Wilson coming out of Michigan, but it has just not looked good. There's been some injury stuff for sure. Fucking love Rodgers, though, dude. It was Barner doing the tush push last year, though, but I could see that. That's such a valuable role. Sticky Icky cleaning gel. Never heard of it. Good shit. McCall didn't realize I was Helen Hunt. That was the whole reason I have Helen Hunt here. Is I was watching some movie. It's actually a really good movie. I'll find out the name. It's like a home invasion movie where people break in and they're like hiding in the house. And she's in it. And it took me and my wife, me in particular, 25 minutes in the movie. And I was like, that's Helen Hunt? Is that Helen Hunt? No way it's Helen Hunt. I looked it up. It was Helen Hunt. Didn't even recognize her, man. Too good to pass up here. Dylan Sampson. Fucking, I was going to take him where I took Bigsby. Hell yeah, Dylan Sampson.
I want to talk to Samson. Climbing to the moon like that bitch Alice Cram.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it couldn't be Arroyo, but Barner was the guy for sure in the tush push. All right. We have a 1-6-7-2. I think we might be good at wide receiver. Take one more late. Not a great. Jefferson, Flowers, Adunze, Godwin. Downs is the 5. Worthy and Coker. That's solid. The running back room is actually really good now. We have 6. Probably heavy at running back. Walker, Breece Hall. I don't like Breece Hall as a 2 personally. JCM, Charbonnet, Bigsby. I think the value on Sampson was too good. I'm going to take Shador as well. Or Watson. Dakota, are you still all about Watson? I know your stock with him before is awesome because it was last round. Now he's kind of going back to that spot. There was that stretch where Watson was like steamed up to like round 16. But I still think he's the starter day 1. But how long does he keep the job, right? All right, we're going to have a conversation once the stream's over, and I might have a counter offer. Maybe I accept it right away. Maybe I tell you to go suck a goat. So 3 options for you there. Let's hope it's the middle one. Whatever the one that I said we talk and we discuss, and maybe change it a little bit. But, dude, if he holds the job all year, Dakota, and he actually is, let's call him quarterback 22 by the end of the year, you're going to win a lot of money because, especially those super flex leagues where you're getting him. But, yeah, the super flex leagues for sure. You were going all in on Deshaun Watson, and that is, it's a ballsy play, but it's a play that could really pay off in the long run for you. I feel like chugging a beer, so I'm just going to do it to do it. If that's cool with everybody. Let's race.
Here you go.
Did I win? Tell me if I won. I can't tell. It's not linked up on time. That was my statement the whole time, Hetzer. I don't know why they're even starting him. Maybe they're trying to win early on in the year. But this is his last year, I believe, under contract. And they could have easily cut him like the Dolphins did with Tua. They just don't want to eat that money. It's a lot of money. Tua is a lot of money as well. Oh, shit. All right. Damn it. I guess the question is, we're all kind of in agreement that it's still a competition. It'll probably be Watson. How long does he keep the job? Because they do have to Brian's point, they have to get a look at Sanders. He showed some flashes last year. It wasn't great, right? It wasn't great. Dakota with a $10 banger. Here's a Deshaun Watson in the Browns playoff run. The playoff run thing's crazy, but dude, you know what, Dakota? Like, I was giving you some shit about the Browns, but like with all the conversation with Storey and me being about Judkins and being about Concepcion, and being pretty fair on drafting Fannin, like that's 3 players, and I love Samson. So like, I'm a Browns guy, and the schedule is great. I think they're going to be very competitive. Does that equate to wins? Probably not. I think 6 or 7 wins is definitely feasible. Playoff run's probably a bit aggressive. But I mean, I'm obviously about the Browns. If I want to draft, I want to draft Quinshon Judkins everywhere. Brian, are you a Judkins guy? Our third tight end is going to be terrible. It's going to be god awful. I have literally Gunnar Helm, and who's the fucking first tight end I have? Oh, it's Fannin. Okay, so Fannin, it's not bad. It's not good, but... All right, quarterback room is nice, dude. It is nice. Lamar, Sanders, and Tua this late, I endorse that room. Judkins' film is so nice, dude. Even in college, he's better than Hendy. He is a better player than Hendy. There is no way that Judkins would have been on the bench in the playoffs in the Super Bowl last year. I know him and Stevenson are more similar players, but there's just no way. There's no way. Just like Henderson would have been way worse than Judkins, 3.6 yards per carry. Prior to that O-line. By the way, the Browns reinforced this offensive line so much. Both the guys they drafted are better graded run blockers and pass blockers. They're maulers. Here's a Jonathan handing Mike Evans and the Dynasty League, and for grading the second team I sent him tonight. We don't even know if Mike Evans is involved in the trade, Mouth. We haven't looked at it yet, so we don't even know yet. So, you know what? I want Judkins to dominate for you because I have probably 16% Judkins in best ball, but I'm going to have a hell of a lot of Judkins, mostly because I play PPR. I think people are going to be like, oh, it's PPR. Judkins isn't a PPR guy. And it's probably, that is true. He was on pace for, if he played every game last year as a rookie, 34 catches, which is not great, but it's not Derrick Henry. He's going to have a 10% uptick. So I think 40 catches for Judkins. The Wildcat snaps, on the goal line, like Judkins is going to be a realistically top 14 to top 16 running back just on volume. If the team gets better, if he gets better, if they throw the ball into him more, there's a lot of ways this is top 12. And he is going running back 24. It is just free. And like, I'm a big Montgomery guy, but I think I want Judkins over Montgomery. I really do. The pathway is easier, if Montgomery gets all the snaps that we anticipate. But like, Woody Marks scares me more than Dylan Sampson. And I still draft Dylan Sampson a lot in these best ball drafts because of the price. Woody Marks goes 20, 30 picks ahead of him. Give me Judkins. Give me Judkins. Maybe I'll do a second chug now. We actually did hit the chug goal. We got a third draft coming your guys' way. We're going to hop over to Underdog, though, for the third draft. We'll try to do a, sit and go or something like that. And Jared Verse has also, good call, Dakota, gone pretty under the radar with, the chip on the shoulder in general. He is an older third-year player. He's like 26, 27, right? But dude's a baller, man. And yes, he's always going to look bad when you think about you had Myles Garrett. But they got a haul from Myles Garrett. Both teams won that trade. If the Rams win the Super Bowl, they probably win the trade. If they don't, I think the Browns win this trade because they got a young edge rusher who's hungry, who's pretty versatile and damn good. They got all those picks, dude. All those picks. There goes James Conner, the dinosaur. I mean, the thing is, why does Scatterbo go so much higher than him? It's because people are like, well, he's in the Giants. They have a better offense. Do they have a better offense? Because Jackson Dart, we just saw Jaden Daniels suck as a second-year player. And Jaden Daniels was near perfection as a rookie. And before even Daniels got hurt, he was not the same player. He was missing throws. So, Jackson Dart could easily suck balls this year. And he'll be fine for fantasy because Jackson Dart's a run-first quarterback. But if this offense is not great, look at the coaches they have there in New York. They're not that much better than the Browns. Okay, younger than I thought. Okay, my bad. I'm on the clock here, and we need a wide receiver. We're just getting some Chiefs players here. Probably unnecessary. I do like Tyquan Thornton, though. We already have Shaheed, right? We don't have Shaheed. Do I dare go with just two tight ends in this team? I'm going to go just two tight ends. Gunnar Helm and Fannin. It's not a great tight end room, but I'm going to roll with that because someone took my boy. I wanted Darnell Washington, but somebody took Michael Mayer right here. I wanted Michael Mayer. I couldn't pass up on the value of Dylan Sampson. That kind of fucked up my whole team. We just got to play on. We're betting on Harold Fannin staying healthy. Yeah, Jay, send your teams to the Discord. We're gonna hop over to Underdog after this and do one more draft, and then I'll talk about them when we are drafting the next draft. Fuck! What the fuck, Blake? Son of a bitch. Did you even need that? 9 receivers? Jesus. Talking about Torrey Horton, you take Torrey Horton? The fuck? For real. Pretty lame, man. All right, I guess we're going to take... Ooh. We'll take a tight end here. There goes Tungus. Wow. We'll take Stowers. If Stowers goes here, I'm done. No excuses, Blake. Taking Torrey Horton. Damn it. Yeah, I'm in stream mode. If I go to trade mode, trade Rob, it needs to be focused. He needs to be naked on the couch with some candles lit to really dive into this shit, you know? Yeah, in fantasy-wise, he was McAuliffe, but eye test, advanced metrics, he was not the same player. And a lot of that was Terry McLaurin, right? Having a slow start. But you know, CJ Stroud. How about CJ? Can we just throw CJ Stroud out there, who is elite as a rookie, as a passer? And, you know, he still made the playoffs and won games, but CJ Stroud has not been near the same quarterback since his rookie year. So Jackson Dart was downright awesome last year as a passer, right? He was awesome as a passer last year with no weapons. And I don't know. I didn't like Dart coming out. I got to eat some crow on that one. I didn't think he had this rushing ability, but I still not sold on the guy as a passer. We got to see this again. Thank you, Jay, my dude, Jay. Jay is the grandfather of all of us on the show. Actually, no, just the father. You're the father, Jay. We'll go with father. Father Jay. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, Brian says, losing it over pick 228, sniping your thousands draft. That is such a fucking good example of exactly what I just did. And yeah, man, I wanted Torrey Horton. I always have Shaheed. It's Shaheed or Horton in every draft. And because I don't take a lot of JSN. Yes, that hurt my soul. I should have just taken him instead of Tyquan Thornton. That was on me. But fuck. It's all right. It's just reading it out loud is like, yeah, I probably overreacted. I probably overreacted a little bit. It happens. It happens. All right, we're going to move on over to Underdog. And let's see here. Here, 1 second. I still like Thornton, though. I'm not too worried about it. Ooh, Harold Fan will finish the year with more targets than McBride. I like that. You know, I like getting them all out there. Get it all out there. What do we want to do, guys? I'm going to get to the grades here while we're doing the next draft. So what do we want to do? Give me a thumbs up here drafting. Thumbs up, and then tell me what you want to do. We can do an eliminator, or we can do a sit and go. So you guys tell me. We have a $3 sit and go we can get in right now. Let's just get in that fucking right now. So whoever wants to draft with us, this one already has 6 people there. I'm just going to join it. Well, never mind. There's only 2 people in there. It lied to me. It lied to us. I'm going to back out of this one. So don't join this one. We'll find one that's better. All right. What do you guys want to do? You tell me. Give me a thumbs up. You're going to draft with us, and then let us know what you want to do. Sit and go, eliminator. I'm down with another eliminator personally, but it's your guys' show. I am just hosting it. I got you, Jay. Once we get into this draft, I can go through the teams. I just want to get the ball rolling here. Mouth says eliminator. It's going to be eliminator. Mouth and Dakota. Michael says eliminator. All right, we're going to go eliminator. Let's do the clock thing at 12:31. Right now it's 12:29. 12:31 Central Time. We're going to hop in an eliminator. So a little bit over a minute here. Try to get everyone in there. 5 more. Let's wait. Let's wait. Dakota's in the eliminator right now. Can you stay in that one when it gets to like 1 or 2, Dakota? Back out and let us know. We're not all going to get in the eliminator, I don't think. Dakota, what's it at right now? Is it still at 5 more? I think we could probably do it. Thinking about it, it's me, Mouth, Michael, and yourself for real, like for sure in this. Maybe McAuliffe. You still in that eliminator, Dakota? What is it looking like? And then, again, thumbs up. Jay is in. Okay, so Jay is in. That is probably too many for that one. Let's wait a second for the eliminator to reset. Gotta wait to hear back from Dakota. He's probably in there waiting for it to almost fill. Then he's gonna back out. Snap filled on me. Jesus. So now we're good. All right. Join it up. Eliminator. We're joining it up. Well, it's probably better not to draft against all of us. There we go. Eliminator right now. Join it up. I'm gonna look at the teams here in a second for you guys. I don't. What's the hang up, McCall? If like what you put in $300 and won't let you take it out. Like I'm confused. Exactly the mechanics of the whole situation. How much is the Mastiff? I'm not doing them. Isn't the Mastiff $1,000, dude? I don't even like playing $1,000 redraft league. I like to disperse my $8,000 into fantasy into all different avenues, like mutual funds. It's probably a nice advancement rate in that. Let me switch the tune up for you guys. All right, Mouth's team first. We have Patty Mahomes at quarterback. So Mahomes, Baker, and Justin Fields. Nice insurance there. So essentially Mahomes and Baker. Kenneth Walker, Bucky Irving, both stacked up. With Tracy as your 3, Woody Marks as your 4, Tajay as your 5, Emmett Johnson as your 6. Justin Jefferson, Chris Olave, DJ Moore is your 4. Chris Godwin's your 4. Sorry, Xavier Worthy is your 5. Mouth, this is way too stacked, dude. Holy shit, man! I gotta look at this again once I make my pick. We're gonna get. Let's see here. Battery low. I don't like hearing that. Battery charger in there. Oh, it just wasn't in all the way. Just the tip was in on the charger. Just the tip. Oh, McCall turned their $20 free entry into $300, and since having deposited money, they don't allow you to withdraw. Do they let you use the $300 though? At least can you just enter some shit with that? I mean, I know that's not ideal, but who's in here? We have Go Horns. Who is Go Horns? Go Horns is in here all the time with us. Horns. Jay. Oh, Derek is in here. Mr. Derek. Mouth, that's not how it fell. If it's how it fell, you can't do that. You have Mahomes, Walker. So Walker, Worthy, and Thornton, and Emmett Johnson. 4 Chiefs players. 5 with Mahomes. 5 Chiefs players. With Baker, you have Bucky, Godwin, Baker, Ted Hurst. Is that it? 9 of your 20 players are on the same team. Like, I'm all for stacking. DraftKings is full PPR. We don't want to stack as much. That 9 players, there's no upside there. Like, you're gonna miss the playoffs. I love this team. I do like this team. Loveland, Kyle Pitts. It's just there's a point where stacking is kind of productive. When you do that many players, like they're not going to score 40 points every game. If they score 21 points, there's no touchdowns to be had. There's no volume to be had. Taking both backup running backs, or one backup running back. Like I don't want to take Emmett Johnson with Kenneth Walker, not in a tournament. There's some really good players in this team too. This is a fucking good team, but I've seen teams like this before where it looks like it's okay. I got all this correlation. It's too much correlation. There's just no upside to have 4 players with Patrick Mahomes. There's 3 players with Baker. The Baker thing's probably fine because you don't have the backup running back, but if you're going to do that, do it with 1 quarterback, because having all that correlation, you can only have 1 quarterback in your lineup each week. In the playoffs, it seems just like a lot. But all that being said, I love this team. And with the players you do have around it, I think it's okay. JJ, Olave, DJ Moore, Godwin's your 4. Pitts your second tight end with Colson Loveland. Such a good team. Dude, if you just took 3 of those stacks, you have 8 stacks. If you just had 5 on this team, it's a fucking banger, dude. I love slowies, man. They'll get back to you, McCall. They'll get back to you, dude. It just sucks. Now, this is the problem with the society now is like everything's automated. It's like I want to talk to a fucking person. I don't care if they're in India or something. Like I just want to talk to a physical person that can help me out with my issue, and they're just gonna like, give you the runaround, and I fucking hate it. The automated stuff is convenient, but also just a joke. I gotta get to Jay's team here. I almost looked at Jonathan Strayed. Jay's team, Lamar Jackson at quarterback with Bo Nix. Is that it? Is it 2 quarterbacks? That's fair, 2 quarterback build. Let me make my picks and I'll get back to it, Jay. Bijan. It is calling to me, man. It is calling. You son of a bitch. Jonathan wants this trade so bad. Let's just hope tomorrow they drop the new tournament Underdog because these eliminators are getting old very fast. We might be K-Space. We need someone to sign up for the community or $8 more in super chats. Give me a second, Jay, and I will let's see. Let me change this up here. Fast puppy. Give me a fast puppy. Give me a super flex. Give me a Frenchie. Give me a anything. I got to get back to Jay's team. Lamar Jackson and Bo Nix at quarterback. You have James Cook, Saquon Barkley, Javonte Williams. Chris Rodriguez is your 4. Kalen Black, DeMarcado. Is that all I see here? Good running back room, though. Javonte allows you to do that. James Cook, Barkley, Javonte. It's a nice 3. Waddle, Tate, Sutton, Addison, Travis Hunter, Tesla, Cooper, Boston, Ridley, Surratt. A lot of rookies, man. A lot of upside there. And then Tucker Kraft and Mark Andrews. All right. Jay, I like this team, man. I like this team. It's a little thin at running back at the late end, but you have Cook, Barkley, and Javonte. I like the Chris Rodriguez fall that you got there. We're gonna go B+, Jay. This is one of the best teams. This is one of my favorite teams I've seen you draft, dude. So let's give Jay a shout out. He is coming along, dude. Like that team, dude. Also, Go Horns. Who is Go Horns? We got to see who Go Horns is. Go Horns. He's always like next to me in these drafts, and he's in a lot of these. And I know he was sniping me the one time. So one of the reasons I don't put my queue up because random people are just going to take my players. Very good team, right? Good team for Jay. Guys, if you are interested, I got you, Blake. I got you. If you are interested, 50% off this month, 50% off a membership into the community. Literally $2.50 to get in and try it out. It's $2.50 is nothing. It's literally nothing. Some of you guys are dropping supers. This is a much better use because guess what? Patreon doesn't take as much. Also, you're in the community with all of us fine people you see in here every night. All the co-hosts, all the OGs. You could talk trades with Mouth. You could talk about LeBron James with Dakota. Give me 1 second, Blake, once I make my next 2 picks. We're going to take... We're just going to take Lamar here. I need to get out of the first round here. And circle jerks, for sure. We love circle jerks, so we're in on that. All right. He takes McMillan. We're going to take Hendy here, I think. Yeah, let's take Hendy here. Eliminators are weird. I am going different route here. We're going to just stack receivers up here. Oh, losing circle jerks is great because there's no loser, right? Let me get to Blake's team. Thank you, Blake. Sorry, buddy. Nix, Ward, and Gino. Genty, Saquon. Genty, Saquon, Travion Henderson is your 3. Harvey, Vidal. Nice. Garrett Wilson, Waddle, Tate, Marvin, Michael Wilson, Wandale, Trey Tucker, Adonai Mitchell, Torrey Horton, and fuck you for Torrey Horton. Andrews, Juwan, and Joku. A little weak at tight end, but I don't hate it. A little weak at quarterback, but I don't hate it because you have Gino as your 3. Hendy as your 3. Harvey as your 4. Super nice in PPR. Wilson, Waddle, Tate, Michael Wilson. It's a really balanced team, Blake. It's a little bit below. I like Jay's team a little better. I would have liked Mouth's team the most, honestly. If you take 2 of those stacks away and just diversify to some other teams, then Mouth would have had an A. But Mouth gets about a B to B minus. Jay gets a B plus. I'm gonna give Blake a solid B. It's a very balanced squad. Very balanced squad. Man, who took Judkins? Judkins went at pick 39. Derek. The American sniper, Chris Kyle. He has left the chat, but he is drafting with us in spirit and literally drafting with us. Chris Kyle snipes again. That's what he does. It's what he fucking does.
Yeah, well, Mom also said for you to stop sticking your dick in the vacuum cleaner.
Hello? Hello? I said don't disturb you, I'm cleaning my room!
Definitely ripped to Chris Kyle, American hero. American hero, Chris Kyle. Drake May is still available, huh? Quarterbacks are all here. We just need wide receivers. That is all we need right now. And there's not a lot available. This is rough right now. Not loving this team. Not loving this tournament. I had some eliminators I really do like, but recently it's not been jiving. There goes Pollard. Fuck, both these teams have 2 goddamn wide receivers. Let's go Jaden Daniels. Okay. So who's in here then? So Jay's in here. Derek's in here. Mouth is in here at the turn. Horns is in here. Joe Burrow. We'll take Marv. All right. A little early for me for the bye situation. Every one of my players have a bye super late, which I do like. DK's week 9, not terrible. There goes Rico. Yep, sneaky sniping from Jonathan. I'm still wearing usually I'm wearing pajama pants or I'm naked because you guys can never see the bottom half of my body. You know, those people on like Zoom calls have like a suit on, but they're like fucking wearing pajama pants. That's usually me. But I'm still wearing my golf outfit today. So my belts just got that. You know when you're like sitting down with a belt for a long time and it fucking like cuts into your belly, especially when you're fat like I am. We be drafting another one, guys. Let's try to get a sit and go after this if you want to. K-Space, what is your preference? Mouth gets the ultimate call because he funded the operation. Shout out to Mouth. Guys, like I said, definitely get in the community. Let's give Helen Hunt a little shout out here. There she is. Look at how beautiful she is. 50% off. I'm literally giving $2.50 to get in at first and test it out. But another thing you can do for me and for Mouth and for everybody is hop over to YouTube after the stream. Check out Downtown Sports. Beast and Mouth, where sports come home. Ian Eagle is coming on their show on September 1st. You know him, Ian Eagle. You've been listening to him since you were a kid. He's been on forever. Get in the Discord. You can ask a question, and he will ask this whatever question you have, whatever we vote on, to Ian Eagle, and we'll get you a shout out on the program. And that's some elite stuff. So that's something we're doing. So I'm gonna set up a separate tab in the Discord, Mouth, for the questions. I'm not gonna put one in myself. It's for the fans only, and we'll all vote on the best question. You can't vote on your own. You can't vote for your question you put out there. So whatever you guys want to ask Ian Eagle about your favorite team, about a fantasy player. Ian Eagle's also been playing fantasy since newspapers, since fucking 1990. So dude knows his shit. Yeah, we're not doing a $500 draft case space. Don't worry. I don't even do best ball manias with my crew because these guys are too sharp and I want to win money. He doesn't want me to look at the trade. I'm going to look at it eventually. You know, I'm not going to forget about it because, you know, I'm always up. I don't go to bed till 5 in the morning, guys. Like, I work at night. So even after the streams, I do an hour or two of work to prep for the next show. So then when my wife gets off work, I'm not, like, working on the show for 3 hours. I usually do another hour. But I don't like, you know, she gets pissed at me if I do that every single day. So I'm usually doing some work at 3 in the morning till 4 in the morning, watching a show, watching Bob Ross or something, tugging one out, and then I finally go to sleep. It's wild, man. I sleep more than I did in the golf industry because I was waking up at 4:30 every day, 6 days a week, and then golfing after work. But, like, I'm waking up at 10 every day because I do play Xbox with my boys a few days a week, and then, you know, want to let the dogs out and, you know, hang outside. But I'm only getting 5 hours a night of sleep, which is wild. People are like, dude, you have the life. And it is the life for sure. It's essentially working from home, which I love. Love the freedom and love what I do, but not a lot of sleep happening. Mouth's like, that's child's play. Mouth gets like 2 hours a night, right? Mouth, you said you get like 20 hours a week. Is that right? Jonathan Brooks is the player that should be faded hard in this tournament. We're going to take Pierce. Risky pick in the eliminator because his week 1 availability is still up in the air, but another late buy. And we could take a second quarterback. Not any of these guys, though. No, I don't take a lot of naps. Not in the sun. In the winter, I'll nap for sure. Let's just take best player available. I don't have a lot of Jordan Addison. I think Mouth is talking me into Jordan Addison slowly. I think he meant Jonathan. You can't see trade offers that he offers me unless I accept the trade. Do you, Mouth, for Addison, are you enamored with the talent? Are you enamored with the situation? Both? Because he's still the number 2 there. And, you know, I'm a big believer in Hawkinson, as you guys know. Kyler's going to run a little bit. He's been okay. He's scored a lot of touchdowns. I call Jordan Addison the poor man's Calvin Ridley. That's why I know if someone pays Jordan Addison, besides the arrest stuff, he's not a true number 1. Oh, the CMC thing. I see. The CMC. He probably will. He probably will. I owe another beer chug, too. I also have to take a pee, so I'm going to chug this one up right now and race myself again. You guys got to tell me if I'm winning these, too. Tell me if I'm winning.
Here you go.
I spilled on my nice shirt. I got this shirt for my engagement photos. We got them like 2 months before the weddings. We were engaged for 2.5 years because of COVID. We did it at the golf course. She was looking real fine. I was just wearing a golf shirt, but it's actually my. I don't know if you guys can see it. It is my. That's the game. That's it. See me right there. That is my screensaver. There she is. You can always see her. I always have the picture right here. That's the shirt, man. That's the shirt. All right. What am I looking at here? I could use another quarterback, but thank you, Hetzer. It's all her, man. I'm a decent looking dude, but I think I've always said that grading systems, you know, if you like grade your team, grade your looks and grade like you as a number, personality and other things. Well, for a lot of women, like how much money you have matters. Obviously for her, it wasn't a big deal. It's always been independent, but never been rich. Personality matters a hell of a lot in my mind for girls and guys, mostly for guys. Sorry, that sounds weird, but ooh. Get some tasty options here coming back. Don't do it, Horns. Don't do it, Horns. Ah, he takes Matthew Golden, you son of a bitch. Damn it. Really wanted Matthew Golden. I have a lot of Matthew Golden, though. So we're taking Romeo Doubs. Another week 11 bye. Man, Kyler is still available, but I think I'm better suited smashing receivers still. So I have Lamar every week, right? You know what? Let's take Kyler. I want to solidify quarterback. I have Addison. Not that stacking matters too much, but could put me over the top for a matchup. Kyler and Lamar. Bijan, Javonte, Hendy at running back with Trey McBride. And then the receiver room's not bad. Harrison, DK, Alec Pierce, Addison, and Doubs. It's not good, but I didn't take a receiver until almost round 7. I would have loved Andrews if I didn't already have Trey McBride. I remember that. Remember that stretch? You know what it was, though, Dakota? It was Mahomes' price was lower. It was the super flex stretch where I was just like getting that pick. I was getting like the 4th pick, 5th pick, and then Mahomes was there, getting the 2nd and 3rd pick. Mahomes is always there in the end of the 2nd round. I was just taking Mahomes everywhere. I was also taking him in some like puppies and shit too. I do remember that, and there was a lot. I couldn't stop, and I've kind of chilled on that a little bit. Yeah, good call, man. I don't know what that was. It was super flex because I felt like, you know, I love the stacks. I loved Worthy's price. Rasheed Rice was going way lower back then. And I've always been taking a lot of Tyquan Thornton. So it was a lot of Mahomes for that. It was a solid 2-week stretch. It was like 40% of the drafts, and we did like 35 of them. I had like 17 shares, and it was wild.
I brought a little bottle of spermicidal lube too.
And one little bottle of spermicidal lube?
Yeah, one little bottle of spermicidal lube.
Evan, that's psycho shit, man.
It's not.
It's like Charles Manson shit. What do you think Becca's gonna be psyched that you brought a bottle of lube? Oh, Evan, thank you for bringing that lube for my pussy. I never would have been able to handle your fucking 4-inch dick inside my pussy without that gigantic bottle of lube.
She probably wouldn't have been able to. There goes Diggs. There's Concepcion. Derek is doing the same strategy. It's very nice. Derek, I'll see you in week 11. Hopefully me and you play each other in week 11, dude. If we get paired up against each other in week 11, we have all week 11 player buys. The winner scores 50 points. That would be fucking awesome. And then we could actually win the tournament. That's our only hope. You know, a lot of people are doing that. I feel like because week 11 is if you make it to week 11, it's $1,000 and a $10 buy-in. So there is a good chance. Just make it to week 11. It's 2 teams that have like 8 players on buy, and it's just a pillow fight for advancing. Now, if you don't face someone that has a week 11 buy issue, they're going to fucking destroy your soul. But and you take Shaheed, you son of a bitch. Fucking Chris Kyle, bro. He's not even in the chat for me to fucking poke him. Damn it. This son of a bitch. This son of a bitch. This guy over here. All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to get Dylan Sampson then later because you're not going to get him. Even though I know Horns is in here listening, he's going to take Dylan Sampson. I need Horns to say something in the chat. Let's all just talk about Horns. Good call from Cameron. 100 targets now on the table with Allen gone. Trey Harris is a smash pick. I love Trey Harris. Yeah, hi to you too, Derek. Hi. Doing the same exact strategy on opposite side of the board, and it's overlapping a little bit. Oh, what to do. Let's do this. Let's take Jalen Naylor as well. Kind of a nice floor option here. One of these guys each week should be relevant, maybe. I don't know. And we had to make this wide receiver room something. And in an eliminator, I would never do that in a tournament. In an eliminator, give me 2 guys in the same team. They also both have late buys. So I'm going to whip your ass in week 11, Derek, if I face you. Yeah, the report today, Hatcher, was the Commanders are still interested in Diggs. I don't know what the hell that means. He needs to just sign. Take less money, play football, sign an incentive-based deal. That's what Diggs need to do. That's everyone wins. If he plays well, he makes enough money. If he doesn't play well, then the team doesn't feel too bad about signing him to $10 million a year, right? Incentives up to 14, 1-year deal. I think $14 million is super fair for Stephon Diggs. He's 32, right? 32 years old. Let's get a little weird with the music here. What's this one? He is still with Cardi B. Is that official? I don't look into like celebrity relationships. The only celebrity relationship I look into is who's currently porking Helen Hunt. And I know for a fact it's not this guy. It's not him for many reasons. Even if he was here, he would not be porking Helen Hunt. She looks old, but, you know, ravishing as always, Helen. Shout out Helen Hunt. Oh, Dylan Sampson. That hurts. That hurts Derek's soul. Even though he already has Judkins, he would have taken him for sure. All right. Who is Diggs with? Was he with Cardi B? He was with somebody, right? Ah, there. That makes a lot of sense. What a classy dude. Isn't there also the thing with his like private chef? That's the person that's that was like charging him with shit, or like like making allegations for him as like a private chef or some shit. The yacht party with that pink, whatever that was, that substance. There goes Flournoy. Come on, damn it. Sadiq. Man, this is really rough right now. But we're trusting our running back room. Bijan, Javonte, Hendy. We're going to trust this room and just try to make wide receiver work for us. Two, 3, 8, 2. All our running backs have late buys. So probably done at receiver, done at tight end, done at quarterback. So it needs to be running backs and receivers the last 3 picks. So probably 2 running backs, 1 receiver. Yeah, she's made a lot of money. Kamara at ADP. I'm not going to bank on the touchdowns, Cameron, because he's not getting goal line carries. Like, they would give that to Audric Estime before they give it to Kamara, but it's the passing game stuff. And he's still an all-time pass catcher. I mean, he looked bad last year, but I wouldn't bank on touchdowns per se from our boy Kamara. Yeah, well, the thing is, they're not banking on touchdowns from ETN because his current Vegas line is 4.5 touchdowns, over 4.5 touchdowns. So super low for a starting running back. Javonte Williams, for instance, at 9.5. And I understand they're different type of players and the Cowboys have a better offense, but 4.5 is super low. I got to use the little boys' room. Oh, man. I shouldn't say that because the ghost of this man is going to fucking follow me in there. He's like, what? I'm going. Oh, it's a riot. It's a riot. I'm going to play a clip here. I'll be back in 50 seconds after I tinkle.
Jay Quellen. No Jay Quellen here?
Do you mean Jacqueline?
Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. Balake. Where is Balake at? Yes, sir.
My name's Blake.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Do you want to go to war, Balake?
No.
D Nice. Is there a D Nice?
Do you mean Denise?
Son of a bitch. Hey, Ron. Where are you? Where is Ron right now?
Here.
You know, I said it like 4 times, so why didn't you say it the first time I said Ron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron?
Son of a bitch!
I'm back. Oh. All right. What did I miss? Anything juicy? Devin Neal, Kansas's own Devin Neal. He's going to be there. Travion Diggs is not in the NFL right now, right? We need some talent here, and it's gonna be running back. No, I can't go there. There's no one to take. Shit sucks. Hey, Harriman's Toilet Service. I know you. What's up, man? I love making out with your mama. Dude, that's awesome. She likes wearing lipstick too. That's for real. How is it, man? She's got gingivitis though. So, I mean, I'd be careful. Just a heads up. Mom is now expecting a baby after sorrow last night. Congratulations, didn't pull out quick enough. She's 65. She cannot have kids, but good luck trying, man. You know, in Jurassic Park, Jeff Goldblum does say a great quote. Let me make this pick here before I get into this. I think Sean Tucker is a fine pick here. Don't take any Sean Tucker typically, but yeah, in Jurassic Park. So to speak of my mom not be able to have kids anymore, Jeff Goldblum says life will find a way. So essentially, you're Jeff Goldblum trying to find a way. So congrats, man. Love your name, by the way. Thanks for the sub, because this is sub only, so I appreciate the sub. He's got the hot water going. He loves that one. He loves that. It's your saying, right? It's a very, very interesting saying. I'm just proud of you, man.
That kid is back on the escalator again. Remarkable. That's criminal. That kid is back on the escalator again. Leave it alone. What?
Travion's terrible though, dude. Like, he had an epic year, but such a ball hawk. Dude doesn't tackle. He's never in his assignment in zone. So not a fan of. I feel like if I was a team like the Commanders, I would take a shot on him because depth piece, whatever. Like once a promising player, but lived off one awesome year that was pretty much from the Cowboys were getting so much pressure that year with Parsons that Diggs didn't have to do much, right? Trevon Diggs didn't have to do much at all. Not a fan of him. Still worth a spot. He shouldn't be a free agent, right? Oh, Justice Hill. Dude, the fucking American Sniper, Chris Kyle, is out in full fucking force. Full force.
According to retailers, the most popular Halloween mask this year is O.J. Simpson. And the most popular Halloween greeting is, I'll kill you and that guy who's bringing over your glasses, or a trait.
Guys in the chat, thumbs up if you're going to draft with us. Thumbs up if you want to draft with us. And you guys, thumbs up with what tournament we want to do. Let me know what tournament we want to do, and then we will figure it out. I can do another eliminator. I also want to check the poll here. So here's the poll results. 32 votes. Highest upside in PPR for Pitts, Laporta, and Fannin. We have Pitts at 38%, Fannin at 34%, Laporta at 28%. So if this was half PPR, I bet Laporta would probably win this for the touchdowns. But that's pretty fair. I mean, Fannin should probably win this for upside because he's the number one in his offense, where Pitts is the number 3 in his offense. And like, how much better do we think the Falcons' offense is going to be than the Browns? Definitely better, but Corgi, I've already done my Corgi. Badge Bros is going to be too tough to get all of us in there, so probably an eliminator. K-Space, do you not want to do sit and go? Yeah, Derek, I don't want to look at shit, man, because god damn you. 3-7-6-2. Yeah, it's a pretty good team. Derek wants to do eliminators. I don't want to do eliminators with this guy. We could all get a slow puppy if we had 12 of us, which would be great. We could do it in our time, in like an hour. You know what I mean? But that would be wild. Are you guys down for a sit and go? Mouth paid for this one. Mouth funded the operation. So sit and go's fine. If we have enough people, we could fill it. I want to make sure we have 7 or 8 people. That way we don't have to wait around for a long time. We'll check it out after this. All the running backs are gone. So we're probably... We'll take Torrey Horton. Well, I have really good buys too. Not as deep as you. You have a lot of week 11 buys. Almost all of my team. We have Horton 11, 10, 7, 7, 6, 13, 13, 6, 11, 6, 13, 9, 14, 11, 13, 14, 14, 11. So our top of our team is a lot of week 11 buys. I like to do that. I punt the tournament and just try to get to week 11. That's usually my strategy in this, unless I get some really good value. But Derek did it better than me. 14, 11, 13. Jesus Christ, Derek. Every single player is after week 11. And it's a good team, too. Jesus, man. Wow. The first week is risky for you, though, because you have Judkins, Stevenson, Corum. That's fine, I guess. You're relying on some running backs to come back to form, but wow. Let's check the board here, guys. Yeah, this one right here. $3, 12 person. I'm going to join it, make sure we're in the right one. There it is. Waiting for 7 people. 7 people, guys. $3, 12 person. Join it up. Sit and go. Make sure you're in the 2026 slate. Can you imagine that, though? 11 people of us in a slow puppy, and there's one guy, and he's up all the time. He would get auto drafted all the time. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm not up for fucking 17 picks," and then it's just fucking right back on him. Guys, 4 spots. Mouth, Derek, whoever wants to do it. Derek, you probably got to go to bed. Derek, stop. You shouldn't be in here sniping us. You have work tomorrow. Go to sleep, Derek. Fucking Derek, American sniper. Love you, Derek.
Just accept the fact that you're white trash, all right? Take a look at yourself. You can't do backflips. You don't know karate. You're white trash.
You're white trash, too, dude. Look at those shorts are white trash.
Do not call the shorts white trash. Dennis told me about these shorts, and they're not white trash. Look at this. Look at this. Look what I can do. What is white trash about that? Don't call me white trash.
I feel like if I had that kind of mobility, I'd be capable of pretty much anything.
Waiting on three. Actually, Derek, we need you to join this draft because we want to fill it and not wait around here forever. We're going to crack 3 hours again, guys. Nothing new in this program. I think last night we had 3.5 hours. A couple people were like, damn, that's a short stream. I mean, I had set the bar very high for 4 and 5 hour streams. But, yeah, 3 is kind of the baseline around here. I think he might be outsee. He's mic dropping that one. He's leaving on top because that draft he had was bliss. For the strategy that we're talking about. Wait on 1. We filled it up, guys. 1 more. That draft he had was bliss. That's my strategy I've employed. I've kind of been telling you guys about. And he hit that shit with perfection. If he gets by week 1, he's going to be really dangerous. Because he has 7 running backs. And some of them, maybe, Mike Washington, some of these rookies that he has, going to take a little bit of time. But Mouth sent me his draft. Let's take a gander at it. Caleb, Daniel Jones, and Tua. Nice there. James Cook, Derrick Henry, Tracy, Sampson, Coleman, Halane. It's Halane. Ibuka, T. Higgins, Roman Dunze, Josh Downs. Worthy is your 5. Myers, Stribling, Boston. Nice dude, Stribling. You got Stribling at his ADP when it's not even accurate anymore. Tyler Warren. Is it only 1 tight end? 1 tight end. Okay. So you're punting week 13 here, which I don't hate. I wish you would take another tight end because if Warren has a stinker, it's kind of sucky in a one-on-one situation. But, man, I like it. I like the strategy, Mouth. You know what I've been telling people to do in the weekly winners? If you take Josh Allen and Lamar, just go with 1 quarterback on the weekly winners because You can only start one quarterback, and if you take him early, like, you're not going to probably be anywhere near the top if he has a bad week, and then you can just literally have 17 other spots to play with at running back, wide receiver, and tight end. So, in this format, I'm not as comfortable doing that. But Tyler Warren, I wish this was Brock Bowers. If you had Brock Bowers and did one tight end, I would definitely love it. Good team though. I like it's really balanced. So if Tyler Warren just has a good season and is consistent, which he was last year, right? He wasn't having the blow up weeks that you want, but it was like 5 for 55 every week, which in this tournament, with some touchdown upside, like you're looking at 11 points in your 10 spots, what you're going to get when you just kind of stream the position anyway with 3 late guys. Again, super hard to grade the eliminator. It's just a tough one to grade. I don't really know how I can tell you Derek's team for what I like to do is awesome. That's in the B range for sure. A little risky with we just got Bijan a 3. We like that. So everyone, let me know your draft pick. What spot are you at, K-Space? K-Space is. Are you in here, Space? I thought you're a Cowboy or some shit, right? Horns, Shane. So you didn't get in this one? I thought you were in. Yeah, the new update is just brutal. Who else is in here? I see Jay in here. I see Mouth in here. Go Horns is in here again. A little weird that he's always in this listening to the stream. I appreciate you listening, Horns. But drop a comment, my dude. Like, I feel like you're leering at us from like the fucking shadows, Brian Kohlberger shit. Sorry, K-Space. Vote for Mouse Girl. Still in the. How long does this competition take, Mouth? Like, we've been going on for a long time. I have kind of become a West Coast channel, even though you're on the East Coast, Dakota, and so is Mouth. So are a lot of you guys. D-Gens, I love it. Well, it's the wild thing is that most of the guys on at this time are West Coasters because, I'm saying the guys that stream this time are West Coasters because it's only, 11 or 12. They start at like 8. I start at 10. This is a late night program. I'm going to have some earlier streams and earlier exposure when the season starts. I'll start at 9 some nights and I'll probably just stay on till 1 anyway. So that'll happen for sure once the season starts. Right now, this is the time I get my most views because I'm still, we're still growing. And the market's not as saturated at 119 as it is, 119 Central as it is at fucking 11:30 Central. All right, this is a sit and go, so no stacking, nothing crazy here. Michael, did you get in this one? No, you were in here. What is Michael's name here? M. Smith. Okay, M. Smith. Michael is at the 10 hole. 10 hole from Michael. Yeah, I'm saying, when is the competition done with? When is it done with? Silent's in here. What's up, Silent? Got to shout out my boy. Yeah, I saw you there at 10. Shout out to Silent. Got to give him a nice shout out. He upgraded. He is now a professional, guys. You see him on the list here. Everyone give him a round of applause. Say hell yeah for Silent, being the newest professional in the Discord, in the Patreon, in the community. My dude, local dude, lives 20 minutes from my house. And we're going to get together and grab a beer here soon. Chicagoans unite. Silent says, do I ever get tired? No, dude, I was in the golf industry for 19 years, so I was used to not having any sleep and going to work super early. In this case, I'm working super late. You guys make it fun. This show is fun, dude. We're jamming out to music. We're chilling, having great conversations, talking about all sorts of random shit, as well as a bunch of ball talk and drafted bangers. This is a sit and go against quite a bit of people in here. 6 people in here? I just can't wait for tomorrow. Maybe they're going to have a tournament drop on Underdog. I really hope so. Freak says I can support the late night hustle. Hell yeah. Is Nico the best available? Nico is the best available player. We'll take Nico. No, Miami Dolphins. Gross. I'm not worried about Mike Evans' injury personally. Thank you, Freak 1750. What's going on, man? Niners fan, how you feeling about all those injuries, dude? It's crazy. I made the joke last offseason. This was last August when I started the streams. That there was a voodoo doll. Christian McCaffrey had a voodoo doll, and he was stealing all the powers of all the other players, and he stayed out there. It's happening again, man. Ah, Rasheed Rice. Nice pick. Damn it. That would have been dope. That would have been dope for him to fall that far, but all good. Yeah, dude, I saw it, Jonathan. Fucking, you know what? Woody Marks put that fucking 10 up. So like it's Woody Marks construction company. Guess what, Jonathan? I know you own a construction company. You and your dad. You got competition. Woody Marks is coming for you. And they only put up blue tents though. So it's like, can you build this house where you know, well, can it have a blue tent on it? Like the Billy Madison thing where he's like, I painted the duck blue because I've never seen a blue duck. He's like, I made the tent blue because I'm always in the blue tent. It's Wednesdays? Weird. So not tomorrow. You're saying not tomorrow. We're not getting one tomorrow on a Tuesday. She died on a Tuesday. Poor Forrest Gump. Mouth is now a photographer. Mouth, you have your hands in a lot of different pies, man. And that sounds weird when you talk about you and your female friend, but maybe your hand is in her pie. A lot of different avenues, and God, guy is just grinding it out over there. Yeah, I saw Kobe Bryant's. I made a really, I don't know if you guys remember Ben. He was on the Star Wars pod. He was on earlier in the first year. He was streaming with me. He's been on the show a decent amount. But he told me about the news. He's a giant Bears fan. And I'm like, Kobe Bryant? He got hurt in that helicopter crash? And it was not. Too soon for that one? That was literally my reaction. He's like, you're a fucking idiot. I was like, yeah, I know. I know I'm a moron. 8 to 10 weeks, though, it seemed like it could have been a lot worse. So 8 to 10 weeks puts you at week 3 to week 5, right? Week 4, comeback. That's not the end of the world. We need him, dude. Our safeties are dog shit. Hey, 5 subs in the night. That not bad work. Not bad work. Ratio's not great. 3 hours should be 15 subs, but Josh Allen falls to go horns. What the hell, man? That's some value for Josh Allen, especially in a sit and go. Whoa, why is Kenny Gainwell in my queue? That's fucked. Kenny Gainwell. Not in this round. Something the counselor would do for sure, dude. What if it doesn't happen, Mouth? You gotta tell me what you're trying to pull off. I need to see this for myself. Loved one's gone. We'll see if Mouth can pull it off here. I think the exact opposite, Mouth. We should not get cute and sit goes because We want to take best player available. We want the most points available. And I have a guy I'm going to take that people might think is getting cute, but I'm going to dig it. I'm going to dig it. We'll see how cute he wants to get. I'm all for it. Fucking Mad Scientist Mouth. That's your new name. Aaron Rodgers would be getting pretty cute. God, I want to have Rodgers on. That guy's fucking great. Obviously, it's a pipe dream, but. So, what was your cute? Was it Lamar? I mean, Lamar at 60 is like crazy value. I wouldn't say that's getting cute. Is the other guy still available that you want? I know what he was going to do. He was going to take Lamar and Joe Burrow. That's exactly what Mouth was going to do. Mouth, tell me I'm right. Mouth, you're not ever taking anything I'm saying. No, you don't want to do that. For one, you don't need to stack T. Higgins. This is a sit and go. Stacking doesn't matter. For two, why would you take Lamar and Joe Burrow? That's too much into quarterback. It's too much. So you should thank him. You should thank the guy. You can take Joe Burrow here for sure. That's not an issue, but I get that having Lamar and Derrick Henry in a sit and go is very nice because you're getting all the points from the Ravens. But I don't want to take those two quarterbacks. It's just too much. Too much at quarterback. I need to send you some literature, I think. There is a lot. This is not advancement rates, but there is a lot of best ball is a lot of math. And there's only so much you should put in each position. And putting, a 5th round pick and a 6th round pick in a quarterback just never works. It never works. It's too much. Even if they both blow up, it's counterproductive because if Lamar blows up and wins MVP, he's your quarterback in 80% of those weeks. And when Joe Burrow eclipses Lamar, you're gaining 2 points. Where if you took a wide receiver there or running back or whatever, Tyler Warren, that's going to give you a better weekly upside and also a better weekly floor. We don't have a quarterback. Okay. Man, I have 4 running backs and 1 receiver. Maybe I shouldn't be giving life lessons over here. That being said, I'm going to make this a 4 running back team, so it doesn't matter. I'm not. It looks gross right now. Now, if I was stupid and some people we've seen that do 4 running backs to start and they take 6 total, that's silly. We don't. Trust me. I've drafted more, Mouth, and no experimentation. Sometimes it's okay, but that's how you lose money. We're not trying to lose money here. We're trying to make money. And I know you're not a rich dude, so I'm not either. We don't want to fucking just do things to do things. Never. Not in life in general. I guess in life we want to do some things, but I went to a sex party, for instance, and it was. I'm not saying it wasn't for me. I did it. It was awesome. I had a great time. And then I got invited back to the second one. I was a premier invite to there. Everyone loved you. You were hilarious. You've made everyone feel so comfortable. Not even about my sexual performance. And it was fun. It was good. I got one chick's number, and then I saw the aftermath, and I was like, no, this is way before I met the wife. So we're going to take Jordan Tyson. Don't really like taking Jordan Tyson. I got to hope the next guy falls back for me. Yeah, it was fun. I could tell you guys in the Discord. If you have any questions about it, I'll divulge to you guys. It was back in 2014, 2014. I met Erica in 2015. We took a couple breaks, me and her. One break mostly. But yeah, so all of my crazy stories are from before I was 25. Most of them. There goes QJ. Oh, this guy needs a running back. Take a running back, brother. Take a running back. Take a run. He takes Marvin Harrison. All right. Jesus. Oh, we're going to take a lead quarterback here. If this guy takes Jalen Hurts, I'm up Schitt's Creek. Dude, it was a great time. Everyone was super friendly and obviously super friendly. Just, hey, hi, my name's Cynthia. You want to bang? There actually wasn't even names. It was not really names. But I told everyone we should have name tags. You know, like on your body, just a name tag. That would have worked. That would have worked, right? Uh, 2011, I met my girl. 2004, I met my best friend in that competition. What competition? The orgy competition? I'm confused. Interesting. Oh, people know those groups. Yeah. All right. Guys, tomorrow night is another best ball night. Like I said, Wednesday, big stream. I don't know if you guys know Nice and Blunt. His name is Adam. Oh, the Maximum competition. Cool. Wednesday is a home and away show. I'm going to go on his show. He's going to come on our show. I got to figure out the times exactly when we're streaming here, when we're streaming on his. I'm going to send you guys a link, obviously, if you want to come check out his channel. And that'll be a fun time. Be a couple hours on each show. He's knows ball, dude. He knows best ball, especially. He knows ball. He's a Chargers fan. And we're going to go through on our show, we're going to go through all his player exposures and pick his brain on the why and, you know, if you stop taking a guy, you were super high, all the stuff for him. So super excited about that. Thursday and Friday is Mr. Storey with a guest with Storey each day, Chaz and Nick O. That's going to be really juicy shows. We're going to really step up the content here in terms of segments. It is that time of year. I have a lot of good stuff planned. I know a lot of you guys didn't tune in until mid-season or during the season last year. We have about 14 really good, pretty creative segments that I have been, toying with and doing the last 5 years before the streams. And just different guests coming on. Excited to have that. Dakota, you got to come on for a segment, my dude. We got to plan something out. Maybe come on one night with Storey. Maybe not this week, but next week. We'll figure something out. Or come on and draft, whatever you want to do. You haven't been on quite a while, so I'd love to have you back. And yeah, we're running out of time for these best balls because... Yeah, Jonathan, you as well, man. Like I said, Friday night is going to be fan night. Once the season starts, fan night. And also Friday is the day me and Mouth are doing our private stream for just the Patreon members, where we're going to get to all your questions and go really in depth in them because in the season it might be a little too hectic. We're still going to get to every question. Obviously, you can always DM me in the Discord. I'm always there, but that'll be a good time. But yeah, Friday night fan night's going to be a great time. So Tom's going to come on for the first hour and a half, and then you guys are going to take it home with me. Yeah, Big Ray and Dakota, you guys have been on it like 3 times together. Very nice vibe. I think me and you're super chill. You're definitely more intense in the chat. In person, you were a super chill dude. And you're the voice of reason. I'm kind of a voice of reason. And then Ray is, I mean, he is a doctor, but Ray is he just goes out of his mouth.
He had a meniscus issue, which totally tanked Derrick Rose's career.
And I will make sure to give you guys all the analysis. What's that word? EAY Fridays to prep you for all of the streams. I don't really get that one, Mouth. Can you reword or something? Maybe I'm a little loopy tonight, like I said. A little loopy. We got to get some of these fucking... We have Mr. Michael Wilson. Are you talking about prep me for the streams? Prep the community for the streams? We have one player we really want here. If we can get him, I think we're sitting pretty. If we don't get him, we might be in some trouble. Oh, shit. We got a couple players here. We're good. We're good. Oh, well, thanks, man. I'm usually pretty prepped up just in general. 30 hours live gets me pretty prepped up for in the season. I think managing 40 teams, like if I'm surprised by a question, then I should probably quit. You know, like there's a lot of managing going on with my rosters. Oh, this is a tough one. Nico Collins, Jordan Tyson, and Michael Wilson's gross. It is straight up gross, dude. I don't want to reach for a tight end here. Okay, the answer is simple. If my guy gets taken, then he gets taken. I'm actually going to diversify a little bit. I'm going to take Pittman. I don't have DK. I'm going to take Pittman in a sit and go. I think that's a pretty nice pick here. $100%, man. And the best part about this show with me and Mouth is you don't have to actually watch it if you're busy. It's going to be a shorter stream. It's not going to be a 3-hour stream, probably around an hour. Just put your questions. If you're not going to be able to make the show, we'll have a set time, 7 or 8 p.m. Central. Just send your questions to the Discord, and I will read them. I'll say your name, and then I'll do timestamps. And I'll have, if Dakota has a question or something, I'll put Dakota at 32 minutes, and you can know exactly where to go to find your specific question. That way you don't actually have to be in the live stream to get your question answered. And everyone's question will be answered. I mean, again, I last year I answered everyone's question on the live streams in general, community or not. But this will be a little more intimate. A little bit more intimate. There goes Bannon and Pitts. Go Horns. Hey, I'm waiting for Go Horns to say something in the chat. Maybe Go Horns is the bubble bath guy. Maybe he can't be in the chat because he's plowing into my mom. I mean, that's what he says he's doing. So, Horns, is that you? Are you the guy in there? Yeah. Just so you know, you got to say some facts. What state is she in? If you listen to the show enough, you should know what state my parents live in. It's a big state too. So, like, good luck finding them. My dad would also murder you. Jay is getting sniped all over. Up to 4 hours. Up in 4 hours. I was like, we're not on 4 hours yet. Later, Dakota. I see what you're saying. You're saying deuces. Appreciate you, dude. We'll talk soon. We gotta, like I said, we'll plan out a day for you to come on and we'll figure out something. I'll talk to Ray. I dig it, Mouth. I dig it. Oh, my back. Yeah, I would like to get Jonathan and Dakota. You guys have not had a crossover yet. That'll definitely happen on a Friday night, fan night, for sure. You guys can try to choose who you want to come on with. During the season, it won't be with another co-host because that's going to be an open night. Tom's going to come on for an hour and a half or 2 hours. Then we're going to take it home. So it's going to be with me. And then, we can just have one person on. It is tough with 3 people answering questions because I have to kind of toss them off. We can't all have our opinion on a question because we'll sit on it for 5 minutes. But I still have to work out some of the kinks and kind of the vision for what I want it to be. But nothing is set in stone. Nothing is off limits. Like I am a man of the people. I'm a man of you people, of the community. You people. What do you mean about you people? I'm a man of the community. So I want to make everyone happy. And again, I appreciate everyone's support. Dakota, Jonathan, Mouth. You guys are beyond OGs. Derek's not in here anymore. Jay, appreciate Jay. Thanks for the super chat, my dude. And Jay is a goddamn fanatic. We love you, Jay. You the man, brother. What do I have on this team? I'm done at running back. Can't touch that. I have... Fuck is my tight end? I have a tight end on this team. I don't have a tight end. Okay. So no tight end for me yet. I can keep on pushing it off. We got some good options that we like. Quarterback's Jalen Hurts. So we have an option here at QB. 2 and 1. Let's take Kyler and make this a pretty strong quarterback room. I'm checking it out either way, Jonathan. And I'm tempted to do it right now while we have some downtime. There's only 14 people in here. But I want to sit on the couch. Jay sneakily became a contender. Yeah, and also, Jay's best ball teams, I've been giving him some pretty harsh critique, but not to be a dick or anything, just because I want him to learn. It's his first year. And they are definitely elevated, man. Definitely elevated, man. So you're getting there. You are getting there. But his team's good. Jay's team is solid in the dynasty. His recent best ball drafts have been the build. The thing is, I had a big issue with his builds. He has cleaned that up quite a bit, which is appreciated. He's always taken any feedback I've given him with grace, which is a big thing we all need to do in life. I know it's tough. I struggle with it at times as well. Definitely have in the past. Just no one wants to hear whatever it is from a boss, from a sibling, from a spouse, from a friend. No one wants to hear negative things, and it's the best. The hardest part of giving critiques is to do it in the delivery, right? It can't be like attack. It can't be like attacking. I'll sit on the couch naked too. All right, Jonathan, get in a plane, dude. The drive's about. I've driven to Vegas, so 26 hours, 25 hours straight through. You also lose an hour or 2 hours coming here right now, so good luck. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you at 3 a.m. on Wednesday. If you head straight here, you can do it, man. I'll still be naked. I'll be like Obsession. I'll be sitting there with shit and piss all over myself. Oh, we're both going to do it on the couch. I see. I guess I'm going to have to get your number. So you have an iPhone so we can FaceTime this out? They might have a video chat option on the Discord. We can do that, man. This is my kind of thing right now. It's not great.
Your hands are what makes it possible. Your shoulder pads are hard and stiff. Your hands are tender and they can move and caress the ball. That's kind of gay, but hey.
But hey. I got to figure out what I'm doing here. 2-4-4-1 build. Don't love the build. Jaden Higgins is still popping around here. Way after ADP. We're done at running back. We already committed that. We're done at quarterback. So it's just pretty much wide receiver and tight end the rest of the way. All right. I would hope so, dude. Even if it wasn't like that was an old clip, probably from, if I had to guess, let's try to break this down, guys. What year is this clip from?
Your hands are what makes it possible. Your shoulder pads are hard and stiff. Your hands are tender and they can move and caress the ball. that's kind of gay, but hey.
That's an old ESPN clip. Like, you can tell from the graphics, that it's a pretty old ESPN clip. What year? 2005 from Mouth, 95 from Hetzer, 2007 from Jonathan. We can look it up. Andy Detbetter. We can look him up in a second. Someone can do that. Someone look it up and don't tell me. ESPNU. I think it's not as old as we think. 95 was like dinosaur ages for ESPN. I'm going to go 2003. I'm going to go, that's 05. 05 for a fact, or someone look it up. You can just look up the comments. You can look up Andy Detbetter, the punter. $2006. All right, that's facts, Jonathan. You were close, man. Wow, you guys were right in the middle. So you said 2000. Mal said 2005. You said 2007. So you guys were right in the middle. Wow. I said 2003, right? All right. Pretty close. Pretty close. Someone said 95. Hetcher said 95. Hetcher, you're the loser of this competition. Out of the stream. You were off by 11 years. He probably got fired for that. I think it was a pretty funny comment. Something I would say. But, I don't work for ESPN. And good job, guys. So, technically, though, Mouth won because Mouth was closest without going over. It's like the Price is Right rules. Closest without going over. I'm just kidding, Hatcher. Don't you ever leave us. Ever, ever, never. You got to stay here. The old Eiffel Tower. That's what I did at the party, man. The party I was telling you guys about. Eiffel Towered some people. Okay, so maybe it was uploaded in 2007. Maybe we're not right with the number. That would make sense, though, because they probably uploaded it right away. So maybe it was 2007. I know it sure as fuck wasn't 1995, Hats. Let's get something more to jam about here, these last couple tunes. That was a requirement, Hetzer. It was a pretty organized event. That was a requirement. Knowing my ass, I wouldn't have if it wasn't required. Yeah, Jonathan. Yes, sir. Yes, I am. I like all music, man. Not country and rap are my two least favorite genres. I get down to some jazz. Definitely more of a rocker. Not quite the rocker that Joe Dirt says he is. I'm a rocker, man. My favorite three bands are Led Zeppelin, Def Leppard, Leonard Skinner. I believe that's the quote. Way ahead of his time. Go Horns has just tanked his squad. He has 6 running backs. JSN, Olave, Bird, and Brian Thomas. Why are you taking Tank Bigsby there, brother? Like, you ended at Woody Marks. It's more than enough. Wow. Guys, we're doing like 4 more drafts after this, right? Oh, I'm up. Isaac Tesla. There we go. I'll do one more if you join the community K-Space. If you join the professional tier, I will do 2 more. And that's only actually $5 out of your pocket because it's a $10 tier. And you actually would get access to my NFL futures bets, which we went 4-1 on last year. We're 13-7 lifetime on future bets, which is not my cup of tea compared to the actual player props that I'm rocking out there every week for you guys. Are you a betting man, K-Space? You like that? K-Space? Are you a betting man? Because if you are, you want to win money, proof in the pudding. Right there, 96 and 58, baby. Even odds bets. This has to be a tight end for sure. I already have Monty. Oh, this is easy. Who's my tight ends? Mark Andrews. We're taking dinosaurs. Andrews and Hawkinson. Never a better time, man. Literally, it's season starting. I got a bet against Nice and Blunt, another YouTube fantasy guy, and I got $1,500 in Dolphins going over 4.5 wins. I don't know, man. I like Malik Willis. That roster it's Literally, they have as much dead cap as they have real cap. Like, it is bad. They're probably not going to play Chris Bell until late in the season, if at all. It's going to be like Jameson Williams' rookie year coming off the ACL. I mean, I guess you got 2 games against the Jets, but the Jets are much improved, so those aren't gimmies. They're losing both. They're going 0-4 against the Patriots and against the Bills. Like, that's just going to happen. So they're already 0-4. They're probably going to go 1-5 in the bid. Let's call it a split with the Jets. That's 1-5. It's a low number, man. It's a low number, but that's so you're a gambling man, is what you're saying. You're going to need to make up that $1,500 potentially, and just do it with the player prop bets, because you will make it up, my dude. I wouldn't like smash the under on 4.5. I feel like it's too low of a number. If I had to choose under 4.5, over 4.5, I'm choosing under, because they also don't want to win. You know, I know they want Malik Willis to play well. They didn't give him any chance to play well with the team around them. And they're an injury away from not winning a game. Like, if A-Chain or specifically Malik Willis get hurt, dude, that is the worst roster we've seen in years in the NFL. So K-Space is a total DJ. And by the way, Adam is coming on the show on Wednesday, K-Space. I'm going to be on his show as well. So you'll probably see us together. I had a shout out to Keith for linking us up, because I actually, I can't consume a lot of content like live stream because I'm always on, and there's a lot of people doing it. So I didn't even know about his channel, and he's crushing it, dude. He's a genius. Really personable, really nice guy, knows his shit. Hosts a hell of a stream too. I hop in there from time to time when we always overlap, but can't say enough nice things about him. And just in our conversations, he's been just super professional and just a fucking cool dude. My kind of guy, I feel like. Hopefully he can handle the insanity that is this show. I think he can. He's tuned in a couple times, and that was before he even agreed to do this, so guessing it'll go good. It's going to be weird for me to go on his show, because I've only had this. I've gone on Downtown Sports with Mouth, but other than that, I've never been a guest on a show. Like, it's always just been me hosting. I've had 12 different co-hosts through the 5 years, essentially rotating in and out based on time frames, people quitting, whatever. And it's always been my show, me essentially hosting the show. So it's nice to just be a guest, though. It is nice just to chill. Yeah, I will. I have we're all playing in that Thrones League, the FF Nerd Thrones League, the Creator League. And the man, the myth, the legend, Joey Pisapia, I don't know if you guys have heard, they let him go from Fantasy Pros. He has his own channel now. So he is in that league with us. And I'm going to reach out to him. We have a mutual friend. I don't know if you guys remember Mike Tagliere from Fantasy Pros. He passed away from COVID. I'm pretty tight with Nick Tagliere. He's actually in the community. Nick is. He doesn't really come on the show very often. He just is he's in the Patreon to get the bets, because he's been telling my bets forever. And but I know the Taglieres, and I know Joey P knows them. So, and we're in the same league, I know he's trying to get his name back out there. He doesn't need to get that out there, but his new channel out there. So he's not there anymore. So I'm going to reach out to him, and who knows? He's a super nice guy from all accounts. So hopefully I can get Joey P on this program, which is huge, because that dude's a titan in the industry. Like, Nice and Blunt is huge in the streaming industry, like way bigger than me. We are still small potatoes compared to Joe Pisapia. And that'll be tight to put me on the map a little bit. It's a 14-team league, the one I'm talking about. When I win that league, which no guarantees, these are all smart people. I play over 30 redrafts a year. I have been doing over 24 redrafts a year since 2011. Like, I'm not a best ball guy. Redraft is my shit. So, dude, Blunt has 10,000 subs, brother. He has 60 people in his streams this time of year. I have like 30. So, no, I am not bigger. I'm bigger. I am fatter than Nice and Blunt. He seems like he's in good shape. That is true. But, no, he is way bigger. I think he is more of he's more like corner the best ball market more. Again, this is not really a best ball show, but we offer a lot more content, and I think he does some stuff during the season too. Our show is different because we have a lot of different guests that come on, co-hosts, fans. Like, we're more interactive. But, dude, he is way bigger than me. Oh, I'm gonna live stream the draft. I gotta talk to FF Nerd about that. But let's see. Yeah, I'm going to live stream. I'm going to ask Blunt, Fantasy Football Garage, whoever in that league wants to come on. We can all be on this show, or I can go on there, whatever they want to do. But yeah, Nice and Blunt's definitely bigger than me. I mean, we're only 1 year in streaming. We had our 5-year anniversary on Monday, a week ago, for the show. It was just YouTube videos. It wasn't, no one was watching, essentially. And then I quit my job for a sales job. I got fucked over. I had 3 months till my other job, which was really good. This is why I need to make this work, because I had $100,000+ a job with incentive, with room for growth, and I turned it down essentially because I had a 3-month waiting period for that. My buddy was like organizing some new stuff, and I just started streaming all my drafts, and I was getting fucking 8,000 views, and then everything just kind of snowballed, and it's still not a huge snowball, but I figured, fuck it, I'm just gonna stick with this. I've been doing the show for 4 years before this anyway, for free, and grinding on it for no reason, but obviously there was a reason, because things happen for a reason. So my mom always tells me. And the streams have been almost a year now, so we're almost up on the 1 year anniversary of streams. I do know that I have the most loyal motherfucking people, the 38 people in here. The top 50% of those guys are watching 4 hours a night, and these are generally people that are successful. They have a lot of things in their life, but they choose to hang out with me, which is it's very flattering, and that matters more than views and subs, because usually when I get someone, they stay. They not just stay to support, they stay to fucking hang, and they're just in, and that's huge for me, because that means I'm doing something right. And it's not just me; it's the other 5 guys I have on here are fucking top notch, personable, awesome. Hetzer's one of those dudes. What's up, Hetzer? Hetzer, you've probably watched 70% of the streams since the season ended. And we've averaged 4 hours a night the last month and a half. But even in May and shit, we were doing 2.5 hours a night. You were in all those, dude. Jonathan, you as well. Yeah, Jonathan can't even draft, dude. You can't even draft in Nevada, and he's on like 80% of these. It's something, man. Because this is content for sure, and we have a lot of good conversations, random shit. But that's fucking flattering, man. And I tip my cap to y'all. Losing my voice a little bit. At the end of every night, it's going to be rough, dude. I got to try to figure out a way to lube this bitch up a little bit. I have a couple ideas. Jonathan, if you're naked on your couch, you can help me out with that, right? Oh, hell, in my opinion, this is the best fantasy football show on YouTube. I tried to watch other channels. They just don't hit like this show, I swear to God. That clip makes that clip. I'm fucking hammered. That statement warms my soul. It warms my heart. It just makes me happy.
How would you describe it?
I don't even know how to feel right now. I'm like, I don't even know. I'm happy.
I am happy. You guys make me happy, man. Every day I log on here. I don't have a lot of bad days. Even when I do, I get cheered up seeing your faces. Even though I don't see your faces, I know your faces. Had a lot of you guys on the show. A lot of you guys send me selfies, and shirtless selfies are preferred. Give me the shirtless ones, guys. We'll take Leggett. It's not the best team in the world, but Joanne says hi. Are you with her? Tell her what up, and we're rooting for her, and we're trying to support as much as we can, dude. Honey tea. I have heard honey tea. Yeah, add a little something. There you go. A little protein. Give me a little protein, and then the trade will go through. I'll definitely add. That's equivalent. Protein. Your protein's equivalent of a 2027 second. Let's say that. So if you just keep on giving me more of that, you don't have to throw in a 27 second, dude. All right. That's the draft. That's the draft. I'm going to toss Mouth a little grade here. We're going to look at Mouth's team for the Supers. Appreciate you. We got Joey B, Joe Burrow, Daniel Jones. For sure. We have Barkley, Derrick Henry, Chuba, Jordan Mason, and Chris Rodriguez. Really good running back room. Really good running back room there. Like perfect amount of running backs. T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Jaden Reed, Xavier Worthy, Omar Cooper, Trey Tucker, Tank Dowell, Kayshon Boutte, with Warren, Otten, and Gesicki. This is close to a perfect team, Mouth. There's no reason. Explain to me why you took Mike Gesicki. And you could be like, I had nothing else to take. You could have taken a 9th receiver. So this pick, I'm gonna give you the shit because you had a hell of a team. And this pick right here, Mike Gesicki, is so unnecessary. There's no reason for it. It should not exist in nature. Don't do it. Other than that, the team's awesome. Warren and Otten, more than enough. Running back room, bliss. Quarterback room, I would much rather have you take a 3rd quarterback with Joe Burrow, who never finishes any season, and then Daniel Jones is coming off an Achilles. This could have been Geno Smith, or this could have been Tua. Let's call it Tua at this price. Pick 204. Tua. Is Tua gone? Well, okay. Wanted to. Well, why did you want to? You got to give me a reason. You can't. It's like you can't be like, well, why'd you steal that cookie? Because I wanted the cookie. Yeah, Tua's gone. I mean, another receiver. I don't know. I know the answer, Mouth. I'm trying to ask you. I know the answer. Whoops. The answer was you have Joe Burrow, but it's a sit and go, and the stack doesn't mean anything. I don't know. I love this team, so I shouldn't be fucking hounding on that pick, but this is the kind of stuff that this is not. You're good. Warren and Otten are more than enough, I feel like. Good team, though. B+, bro. B+. I think it would be if you just took a 3rd quarterback earlier or took a 9th receiver. I think a 9th receiver when you have Jaden Reed as your 3 makes more sense. Also, all the reports of Eric All, I don't know. But B+. A really good team. Really good team. Is there anyone else in here? I'm going to give Jay a quick... You know what? I'm going to give Michael a grade because you're the man. It's still a good team. I just don't think it was necessary. Exactly. Like close to perfection, literally. And if we're just ripping on one of your last picks, that shows that you're in the right direction. That was a really good team. But also, I'm kind of off Gesicki as well with the all news. I think he's still the starting tight end. Yeah, that's a really good team, though. Let's get to... Are you still in here, Smith? Smith, are you still in here? Until I get the Debo, that's me. What's up, Steven? I'll go to Jay's team until I hear from Michael. If Michael's in here, I'll give him a grade. This is our last draft of the night. Let's just grade it. Jay, let's see what Jay has here. Caleb and Chuck, McCaffrey, Brees Hall, Tony Pollard, Dobbins, and Tracy. Really good running back room. Drake London, Jalen Waddle. All right, I got you next, Michael. Drake London, Jalen Waddle, Jamison Williams, Jordan Addison, Jalen Coker, Adonai Mitchell, Jeremy Bernard, and Tyquan Thornton. Okonkwo, Juwan Johnson, and Greg Dulcich. Jay did it, dude. This is a great build, Jay. This is a good build for a sit and go. Like, quarterback room is just enough. Love it, no buy issues. McCaffrey, Brees Hall, Pollard, Dobbins, Tracy. They all have their spots here. I like the Dobbins and Pollard give you the early season stuff. You might have some issues late in the season with injury risk here, but this is a good team. Drake London, Waddle, J-Mo, Addison's your 4, Coker's your 5, Mitchell, Bernard, Thornton, and you needed a 3rd tight end here. So this is an A+ for build for Jay. I'm going to go A- in this team, Jay. Maybe solid A. Let's go solid A for. Let's give Jay a fucking A on this team. Money, bro. Let's get to Michael's squad here. Drake May and Trevor Lawrence. James Cook, Javonte Williams, Josh Jacobs, Algier, Sampson, Brian Robinson. With Jefferson, Watson, Sutton, Jacoby. Dubs is your 5. Higgins is your 6. You're the one that got that great value on Higgins. I passed on him because I had Nico and Montgomery already. McMillan, and then Ferguson, Parkinson, Ingram. So tight end room is dog shit. But you took 3. I think Ingram's going to have some usable weeks. Tight end room really falls off here. I think Brian Robinson should not have been on this team. I think... Oh, whoops. Hold on. Brian Robinson should not have been on this team. Cook, Javonte, Josh Jacobs, Algier, and Dylan Sampson. More than enough in a sit and go. I don't see the appeal of Brian Robinson. So if Brian Robinson picked 183, that should have been your second tight end spot. If we take a little look at who was here, 183 Brian Robinson pick. So this could have been Greg Dulcich or Gunnar Helm. So if you just bust out, I keep on doing this. God damn it. If this is Greg Dulcich, Ferguson and Dulcich, man, I'm grading this team a lot better. I don't hate the receiver room, honestly. Like, I want that to be a tight end. This receiver room is good enough because you're flexing a running back. Quarterback room's really strong. If this is Ferguson, Dulcich, and Ingram, this is a B+. Without Dulcich or whoever, if you wanted Gunnar Helm, the Brian Robinson pick's not going to do anything for you. I really think so. So, yeah, I took Freiermuth, I think, Michael. Just in general, I think Brian Robinson was just too heavy at running back. Like, maybe you're concerned about Jacob's suspension, but if you're going to draft him, you have to draft him assuming he's playing and not having any legal issues. This running back room's really good. You could almost argue 4 is better than 6 here. I think 5 was perfect. So I'm still going to go B to B- in this team. I'll go solid B because I like a lot of the players. You get really good value. This is an A-, I think, if you just have a stronger tight end room. It could work out, but Parkinson, you're just dart throwing for touchdowns, and Evan Ingram could be cut, honestly. He shouldn't be because they only have Justin Jolly there. But, yeah, really good team. Just that tight end spot. Let's look at my team. You guys shit on my team since I'm shitting on everyone else's. We have Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray, Bijan, Love, Montgomery, and Judkins, Nico, Tyson, Michael Wilson, Michael Pittman, Stribling, Travis Hunter, Tesla, Calvin Ridley, and Xavier Legette, Andrews, Hawkinson, and Freiermuth. So wide receiver room is pretty dumpy. Quarterbacks are fine. Running back room is pretty strong. All around pretty strong. No bye issues there besides Judkins and Bijan. I guess that is a bye issue. What am I talking about? But, that's a good call. You're playing a little defense there, Michael. So we should thank him for doing that because he stopped the auto drafter from getting a 4th running back in Brian Robinson Jr. What do you guys think about this team? So the wide receivers are just terrible. Tight end room is fine. Andrews, Hawkinson, Freiermuth, love that old dinosaur tight end room. And then, then I do have 9 of them. I got an upside shot there in Hunter and Stribling. Pittman and Michael Wilson, a little boring. I hate Tyson. Tyson as a 2. I don't know if I can get over that. Good value on him. It's gross. I think I kind of made it up with Tesla, Ridley, and Legette. I don't know. It can't be graded too good. McAuliffe says C+. It's just, can that work out? I should be able to flex a running back more times than not. And potentially even flex Hawkinson or Freiermuth. That's not ideal. But, it's okay. It's not. Mouth and I think everyone else's team is probably better than mine. I'm here on my high horse grading teams showing this crap. I think it's better than a C+ personally. I would probably say solid B because the build makes a lot of sense. No, Mouth, your team's better. Your team's better than this for sure. My only critique of your team was Gesicki didn't belong in the team. I have Jordan Tyson as my wide receiver too. And I made up for it later. I feel like I have some solid picks here. And the build is really good for what I did. But, sit and go, it's okay. Wide receiver does not have enough fireworks, personally. All right, guys, tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Central, me and Big Ray. Big Ray has not been on for a while because he was in a bachelor party. We're drafting teams. And then, like I said, Wednesday, me and Adam from Nice and Blunt are doing a home and away. You're going to see him on this program. You're going to see me on his program. That'll be a good time. Appreciate everybody. Also, again, guys, if you're interested in joining the community, why not? 50% off the first month. It's time to do so. You're also supporting me and the show's longevity and in my thriving metropolis I'm building here. Promo code PRO. Get you 50% off the first month. And then after that, if you want to leave, then it's not for you. I totally get that. If you want to stay, it's going to be full price, but it's still $5 a month for the Discord, $10 a month for almost every other perk we offer. And we offer a lot of perks, guys. You want to play some fantasy leagues with us? Best ball. We have one spot in the best ball. We have multiple redrafts, guest appearance in the show. We love having fans on the show, free merchandise giveaways, hats and shirts. Not this shirt. I can actually mail you this one too. And access to the bets. The bets. 96 and 58 last year. Enough said. These are even odds player props bets. Most guys charge $100 a month for these bets, probably more. $500 for the year. We're charging $10 a month to get all that stuff, including the bets. You're gonna win your money. Win way more than what you're putting into the show, and we're all gonna win money together. Movie recommendations. Want game worn shirts, golf shirts? I'll give you game worn Fanatic shirts. Movie recommendation. What? Any Fincher film. I always say this. Start with that. Any Fincher film. That is the call there. If you have not seen Obsession, check that out. Although it's probably hard to find because it just came out. I got one for you. It's a movie called Perfect Getaway. Perfect Getaway. It's got Steve Zahn in it. It's got Timothy Olyphant. It's got the chick from the vampire movies. What the hell? The brunette. Kate Beckinsale, I think. Really good movie, dude. It's an underrated classic. It's set in Hawaii, so it looks beautiful. That's a movie a lot of people don't know about, just off the top of my head. That, any Fincher. Obsession's pretty solid. If you have not seen Weapons, check Weapons out. We get a Ray Warren meniscus surgery, Scrubs. Oh my God, that would be fucking awesome.
He had a meniscus issue, which what totally tanked Derrick Rose's career.
100%. All right, guys, we got 7 subs in this video. That's pretty good. Also, go check out Downtown Sports. We're getting off here shortly. Check out Downtown Sports. Give them a sub if you could, and you'll listen to them as well because they're doing more than just football, and they're having Iron Eagle on their show September 1st. Do that for me. I want to see anyone in here that's not subbed. I do want to see at least 2 subs tonight if we could. We have, let me check real quick. Downtown is at 40, 43, 42, 42. I want to see 45 by the end of the night. 45 for Downtown, if you could. Much love, much appreciation. Shout out to everybody. Mouth, McAuliffe, shout out. I'm going to block my face. There you go. How about that? All you guys, all the supers, appreciate you guys as always. Hold on, let me get this graphic out of here. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Central. Again, the rest of the week is jam-packed with a lot of goodies. So we're going to post that in the Discord for you. Also, we started an X page. Rob Kappa, shout out Kappa, my original co-host, doing all my socials right now. We're going to get up in the game there, try to get some more exposure. I'll send that to the Discord if you guys want to follow me there. Some updates, some stuff he's going to post, some shorts, some good stuff there. So appreciate everybody. Thank you. And we will see you tomorrow night. Love your life. Stay positive and respect each other. I'm out.